If you want to die, I ain't going to say another. I will kill you where you understand me? Do you want to die? I promise you, I will stick my big toe so far up your nostrils, you would have thought it was a COVID test. I'll whip your ass where you better shut your mouth. You lucky I'm going live. I'll whip your ass right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2021 NFL Week 7 Monday Night Football live game highlight commentary. I cannot confirm nor deny if there was threats that were said before I decided to go live. I had no clue that I was live, so I cannot be held to what was said prior to realizing that I was live on the stream. How's it going, y'all? What is going on? Golly. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, I was hoping that you couldn't. Good Lord. How is it going? How is your evening going? Is my voice 110% back? I do not know. What is going on? Gavo put 2 on. Said just chilling. I hope we don't trade Tua. We'll find out what the deal is moving forward. How's it going, y'all? How is it going? Good Lord. Donovan said, why are they blocking me? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I don't have somebody tied up in my basement right now. One way or another, we are drinking tonight some Steve Wises, brought to you by is this Ed Segundo? Ed Segundo's Steve Austin Broken Skull IPA. I already done drank one. So we got another. I'm not gonna chug one because I messed around and I think I got what they call acid reflux. So that was kind of tough. Kyle said, how do I feel about Freeze's voice actor dying? I'm devastated. I'm not having a good time. If I'm not mistaken, a couple years back, was it not Bulma's voice actor passed away? Was it Bulma? I can't remember. I think it was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I know it was before the pandemic. Voice actor passed away, so that is devastating. I am not happy about that news. It's brutal. That's all I can say about that. Good Lord, this guy's account definitely got hacked. Definitely got hacked. No, it did not. Good Lord. But I got my Instagram back. I got my Instagram back. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, it was Boomer. It was Boomer. Gregory said, do I use the facial skin cream before I got on the screen? Actually, I used it this morning, but I did not use it yet tonight, but I will. It is actually right here as I display it to the people. Oh, I like to put it back into the box because I don't like leaving it out there. Oh, the Hawthorne skin care routine. I like to move with everything in my, oh my Lord in heaven, that is my enzyme exfoliator. Yes. My exfoliator. Goddamn light on the camera is ridiculous. It's my exfoliator. I almost broke my goddamn stuff. Can't break it. Yeah. Shameless plug. Go to Hawthorne.co. Use promo code Chiseled and save 10% on your very next order. You heard it from me first. Yes. Oh, good Lord. Did your teams win this weekend? Not for nothing. Not to brag. But the only game that I got wrong was Denver and Cleveland. That was the only game I got wrong. I got every single game right. It was only Denver and Cleveland. Let's be honest here. Cleveland's very talented. They are. But they banged up than a son of a bitch. Am I wrong for thinking Denver was going to win the game? I thought Teddy Two Gloves was going to rise to the doggone occasion. That's not what happened. Did I say the Cardinals were going to lose? I don't think I did. Net Strike, put 5 on it. Said Freeze's voice actor passed away, not Bulma. No. Recently, Freeze's one passed away. But if I'm not mistaken, a couple years back, Bulma's voice actor passed away as well. Good Lord, Big Blue Dog said we got blown out 53-14. You must have been a Jets fan. Here's what's worse. It wasn't 53-14. It was 54-13. So add another point and deduct another point from your team because the New York Jets are absolute ass. They are bad. Draco said Two Gloves is soldiering through injury. Indeed he is. Whoa, why is there no flag? Oh my God, DK Metcalf's about to score. DK Metcalf's about to score. What the hell? Was there no flag? I thought this was defensive pass interference. Oh my God. They're not going to throw a flag for there's no challenging anymore. What the hell happened? Was that Marcus Williams? 84-yard touchdown. What happened? No, Lattimore was guarding him one-on-one. There's the hand there. DK. Oh, wow, that's no flag. Marshawn tried to hook his arm. Great job, DK. Donkey Kong Metcalf. Created character, player one. What a play. 84-yard TD. Oh, you love to see it. Wow. What a play. What a play. Already, straight out the gate, Geno Smith making plays. Brandon Marsh put 5 on and said, where did the Patriots nickname come from? Metal Gear Solid. If you search right now, Lolly Lule Low, or you search Metal Gear Solid Patriots, you'll get the joke. You'll get the joke. I've explained it in 2018's commentary. I think it was a Thursday night game because I made sure I did it during prime time. I put the Metal Gear Solid clips of who are the Patriots throughout the entire video. But if you don't know, it's a Metal Gear Solid plug. So I always leave, what do they call it, Easter eggs? So I leave little nuggets here and there in all of my videos in references to different things. So those who are cultured swines, if you will, they'll get all of the doggone, all the references. That Daniel Jones catch, my God. We Them Boys says worst quarterback in the league right now. Worst quarterback in the league right now. I don't want to disrespect Zach Wilson, or Taylor Heineke, but worst quarterback in the league right now. And you know what's funny? Despite the fact that Jared Goff is winless, it's not him. I'm not gonna say Fields because it's a mixture with Fields of his. God, I could make an argument for Jalen Hurts. I'm just gonna stay safe and say it's Zach Wilson. Because at least with Darnold, he played all right in the first 3 weeks and then fell off a fucking cliff. Kidney Bean put 2 on and said, DK on that 14 grams of what? Shit, don't get me started. Let me call up the plug right now because it looked like shit. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's DK Metcalf on them 14 grams. I'd say it's Marshawn Lattimore because when he landed on the floor, before he decided to go, ooh, he asked his dealer for.
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it. Then you get a fucking half an ounce.
Meanwhile, when he was on the floor, all you heard was,
what's wrong, okay?
When I came down, I'm trying to make you understand what I'm saying.
Evo put 2 on it. Said Devontae's catch was orgasmic. Indeed, it was. Devonte Adams, the best receiver in the league. He's number 1 in the league right now. I don't care what nobody says. Talk about DeAndre Hopkins. Talk about Stephon Diggs. Talk about Cooper Kupp. All these guys. Devonte Adams right now, in my opinion, best receiver in the league. I'm sorry. There's a lot of guys, but Devonte Adams, what he's been able to accomplish, best receiver in the league. Like week in, week out, this man, there's no downslide whatsoever. And before, I said it was DeAndre Hopkins. Like after AB had his, episodes and Julio's injuries got the best of him in 2019, DeAndre Hopkins was undisputedly number 1. And then Devonte Adams, over the course of the last 2 years, has asserted him to the 1 and 2 conversation. Michael Thomas was there as well. Because remember, it was really a 3-man race for best receiver in the league. It was Julio, Julio, Antonio Brown, and it was Julio, Antonio Brown, and DeAndre Hopkins. And then Julio and AB kind of took a step back. Mind you, AB's working his way back up. But then it was just pretty much DeAndre Hopkins, and Devonte Adams now has got himself there. Oh, I ain't even put the scores on the doggone screen. I'm wilding right now. Distraught XL, put 5 on it. Said, I'm not watching the Eagles for the rest of the year. I'm way too stressed out. I have to smoke cigars out of anger. Hey, man, I know the feeling, bro. I told you guys. I hope the Eagles go 2-15. I hope they lose every game for the rest of the year. And now Miles Sanders got hurt. Like, I'm done with them, bro. I'm done with them. Travis put 5 on, said, might be funny to use the invincibility star sound effect from Mario whenever somebody breaks out on a big run. I did that back in 2017. I might bring that back. Definitely might bring it back for DK Metcalf score. Joseph in the building, the stat man in the house, said, saw you alive, and you know I had to put my usual 50 on it. I'm planning on becoming a vice president on Patreon soon, boss. Just got to figure out some money things. And love you, boss. Never stop doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Oh, by the way, Super Bowl 40. Last week, it was kind of tough. But this week, Super Bowl 40 going up on Patreon. That's going to be very, 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 very fun. Kyle says, do I have a link? I will have that up momentarily. Let me first make sure that I get that I put the score on the board, because the score is not on the board. We will go with Seahawks, and they're playing at home, so we got to put the Seahawks here, and then I'm wilding. What's wrong with me? I gotta move this upwards so I can get that on the screen, so I could put the points up there, because I doggone it, I did not have the points ready for y'all guys. I should have a big ass 7 and a 0 up on the screen as well, but for whatever reason I don't. These are the Saints who are on the road. By the way, for those of you, oh shit, I actually got to change them, because both are going to say Saints and the other one's going to say Seahawks. So let me get that fixed. I don't know why that is. 14 grams of crack. Put 2 on. Say, guess who's back? What's good, Adonis? How's it going, brother? How is it going? We got the Saints over here. No, I said Saints. I got to put the Seahawks. This man, Winston, was trying to go for it all. It didn't really work out in his favor. But how do we feel about, honestly, the NFC is wide open. The AFC is kind of interesting. The AFC, I have 4 teams, right? Well, 3 teams, because I don't know how to feel about the AFC North yet. Truly, I don't trust any team in the AFC North from where we sit right now. But I'd say Las Vegas, which I really shouldn't trust, but I do for whatever reason. Las Vegas, Buffalo, and Tennessee. I love those 3 to come out the AFC. The NFC is like 7 fucking teams. It's ridiculous. The NFC is so many goddamn teams, but the AFC is like a 3-team race, and then right on the cusp is the Bengals and the Ravens. I don't know how to feel about Cincinnati, because there's been a bad omen over that franchise. And then as for, first off, for the Seahawks, there's a big ass 7. So for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. There's 7 for Seattle. They are on the board. And New Orleans is driving. Where's my 0? That is my 0 right there. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our scores. But let me go and get the donations. Donations. When I came down, said the Chiefs, Jets, Ravens, Bears, Texans needed the police yesterday. Indeed, they did. Blowout city. It was brutal for those organizations. Very tough for them. Very tough losses. Evo put 2 on, said that deserves a donation. I love that. I believe that was on the opening of the doggone stream. We had a couple more that came in. Tony put 2 on, said Chicago Bears coaching staff stresses me the fuck out. Indeed, they do. Justin put 5 on, said, am I going to make a video on Glennon Cameron? That brother is big tripping. Who is Glennon Cameron? Glennon Cameron. That sounds so familiar. Glennon Cameron. Glennon Cameron. Who is Glennon Cameron? This bald dude. I'm going to have to look into it. Glennon Cameron. Marlon, oh yeah, Greg. Marlon was getting sexed. KG KGR Kid said most snake-bitten franchise, the Lions. I'd have to say the Lions. Yeah, definitely the Lions. The Lions. Before I would have said the Browns, but the Lions. The Browns, where they were bad, you knew, like, yo, they ass. You knew what you was getting. The Lions will give you hope and then break your heart. So I say the Lions. Vikings are snake bit. Jihad 97, you right. The Vikings are snake bitten. I mean, shit, you lose 4 Super Bowls and a bevy of NFC Championship. Well, it's really only 2. But I'd say the Lions. The Lions. The Lions, for sure. The Jets, no. No, because the Jets just like the Browns. When they bad, you know they bad. They don't give you hope. The Lions actually give you hope on a week in, week out basis. Like, literally, think about it. Think about it. The Lions been in every single game. Year in and year out. Go back and look at that 0-16 season. Matter of fact, I'll pull up the doggone the scores. Buzz. Oh my God, man! My friends is going to hell. My friends are going to hell. Look at what my friend just texted me, bro. Come on, man. I don't even know who this young lady is, man. But that ain't right. Why they did that to her, man? Come on, dog. We going to hell. Come on, dog. We going to hell. Why you had to send me this, man? Come on, man. Gabo sent me 2. Said, I'm just praying that we can fire Flores and Greer. Whoa, fire Flores already? Damn. Fire Flores already? I don't know. Juan said, what's more disappointing team, the Broncos or the Panthers? The Broncos. The Panthers, you can look at the injuries and say, all right, I get it. The Broncos, I expected more. Chris says she got a lot on her mind. Shit. Yo, Marshawn Lattimore is going to get fucking ejected this game, bro. Marshawn Lattimore is going to get ejected. Mind you, DK don't got to do nothing. He's already got a touchdown on his head. DK doesn't have to do nothing for the rest of the year. I said the rest of the year. He don't got to do nothing for the rest of the game because he's already got a touchdown on his head. Marshawn Lattimore better keep his composure or he's thrown the fuck up out this game. Vagabond in the building. What's going on? Oh, I even say hello to everybody. All you had to do was tune in on the Hot Mic stream. CJ, Tony, One Up, Chris, Eric B, Isaiah Perkins, Joe, what is going on? Vagabond, always showing love. Sheldon, Kyle, Draco, Bryce, JJ, F3R4, or I should say F34R, also known as Fear, Stick Fight, Gavo, Mr. Yes, Bernard, Kamari, Mickey, Arden, Peyton in the building. Anthony, how about that World Series? Hey, when is it kicking off? I may or not do commentary. I think I'm going to try to see if I could do it. Josh, Rees, your dad, Fire X Samurai, Rashawn, CTS_Z, when I came down, ooh, DSO, Taj, Danica in the house, what's going on? And you on Necro Cam as always. Bryce Jones, the 4th one, Santino Morella in the building. I'm really him. Devon, butt plug love. Hold on, wait a minute. This brother account name is butt plug love. What? Hold on, brother or sister, whatever your persuasion may be. Why you named your account butt plug love? What part of what in the anal fissures, hemorrhoids, anal fisting are you into? Butt plug love. First and foremost, if you love butt plugs, there's no endless amount of butt plugs that you love, brother or sister or whatever you may identify as. What the hell is this? Why is your name butt plug love on YouTube? What do you watch on YouTube? You watch reviews of butt plug? Is that what you frequent on this, social network. What's the name of your Instagram? Rectal sphincter, extender or expander? What is the elasticity of your posterior, brother or sister or whatever you may identify as? What is going on, bruh? Why is your name Butt Plug Love? Stop it. Come on now. I would say I'd hit you with a club and blow, but if your name is Butt Plug Love, maybe the girth of this here, a flash of light, is just what you've been looking for. So I will not entertain your kinks, Butt Plug Love. What's wrong with you? This man's name on YouTube is Butt Plug Love, or man or lady's name is Butt Plug Love. I ain't kink shaming. You do whatever you want to do behind closed doors. That's your business. You want to stick a horse up there, a whole horse? Where's Jerry? I heard he was running late. He was caught in traffic. Let's call him. Jerry picks up the phone. Oh, what's going on, Jerry? Oh, no, don't worry. I'm just taking a shit this morning. It sounds like your shit's a horse. Yeah, I stuck a horse up there last night. I'm just letting it free right now. What you mean? Big Brown is up there? Yeah, it's getting ready for the Kentucky Derby. I thought you had to ride the horse. Well, I got on top of the horse and made sure, let's just say, I rode it one way or another. Wait a minute. What's going on, Jerry? What is going on, Jerry? What is happening out here with accounts named Butt Plug Love? But we done with this. We done with this. Vagabond, pretend on and say, yo, Adonis, legitimate debate in your office. Would you rather have to stop Derrick Henry with a full stride or try and run against prime Ray Lewis? And he's running full sprint at me. I'm not going to be I said I'm not going to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I've said this time and time again. Me having played padded football for 6 years, high school and college. I never played Pop Warner. I blame my parents. I would rather try to tackle Derrick Henry than try to evade Ray Lewis. A lot of people would say try to evade Ray Lewis. But there's just some kind of fun knowing that I can attempt to stop you. Against Ray Lewis, I got to either try to run through him or run around him. But even if I try to go around him and make a move, I can get tackled, and the level of difficulty, I wouldn't say it's as high as trying to tackle Henry. Now, this sounds crazy because, let's be honest, Ray Lewis is a top 2, if not the greatest, middle linebacker of all time. You have your Sam Huffs. You have your Ray Nitskis. You have your Willie Lanier. You have your Mike Singletaries. You have your Patrick Willises, London Fletchers, and then ultimately the Ray Lewises of the world. This is a number 1 or 2 greatest middle linebacker of all time. Versus Derrick Henry, who has the potential to be in that top 5 area. Because right now, Derrick Henry's target is Adrian Peterson. If there's anybody who's he's targeting Adrian Peterson for the greatest modern era, this side of the millennium running back. But I would have to say, I would rather try to tackle Derrick Henry because I feel like my pride is on the line there and I have to deliver. Versus trying to avoid Ray Lewis. I think it's a little bit it's different. So I'd say trying to trying to tackle Derrick Henry. Now, am I saying that I'm going to do it? Oof, tough. But, whoa, that was Ty Montgomery? Shit, I didn't know he was still in the league. I had no clue. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, click those links in my description. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the invite code Adonis. And follow me on the Hot Mic app. Enter into the PS5 and Xbox X giveaway, goddammit. Oh, by the way, because I literally wrote it down on my notes today. Patreon giveaway. I was supposed to do it on the 1st of October, but I've had a gang of things that I had to do. So we're doing it on Halloween. Patreon giveaway, levels 1 through 3. Entry-level employees, supervisors, and managers. $150 Amazon gift card giveaway. All you got to just do is be a patron, and you are entered into that. Levels 4 through 6, my directors, executives, vice presidents, iPad giveaway. Literally, you don't got to do shit. I add everybody's name into a wheel of names. We roll that sumbitch, and whoever wins, you got yourself something. Because we give back every quarter in the Chiseled Adonis's Patreon. And we're going to accelerate for the fourth quarter. So rather than do it in January, we're going to do it in December, probably on Christmas Day. So if you are not on my Patreon, go ahead and join the Patreon. On October the 31st, we are doing the raffle. So I'm going to have everything recorded. Bam, everybody's name is in there, and somebody is leaving with an iPad, or if you're level 4 through 6, or a Amazon gift card if you're levels 1 through 3. So make sure that you're tuned in. When I came down, put 2 on and said, what do I think is wrong with Pat Mahomes? He's not lucking out the way that he did in the past. Like, he had a lot of luck that worked out in his favor. Quattro in the building, what's going on? He had a lot of luck that worked out in his favor with the no-look passes and things of that nature. This year, it's not working in his favor. Moreover, guys are dropping footballs. At least three of Patrick Mahomes' interceptions was off of ricochets off the hands of Tyreek Hill, off the hands of other receiver. Because I think two for sure was off of the hands of Tyreek Hill. So a lot of ricochets, some batted balls have left as interceptions as well. So for Mahomes, I think this is one of those years in which things are very tough. On top of that, Kansas City's defense is absolutely atrocious. Oh, down goes Jameis Winston. Seattle is playing magnificent football straight out the gate, man. But they got to put more points on the board because although without Drew Brees, the Saints offense isn't as much as a threat as it was before. But let's be honest here. Jameis Winston can get you 2 scores. So we'll have to see. Santino said they're not giving it to Kamara's low-key racist. Josh said, I can become a Patreon member. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm really him. Said, I wouldn't say his luck ran out because he's still a top 3 QB. No. Absolutely, he is. But we're talking about this year, what his struggle is. For one, the run game is non-existent. You don't know what you're going to get. So because that's the case, it's become, which it's already been, the Patrick Mahomes show. Here's where the problem is. The offensive line isn't up to par. So Mahomes, for all intents and purposes, is damn near having to run for his life every single play. Then, for whatever reason, guys ain't getting as open as they were in the past. I don't know why that's not the case, but it is. And then, to make matters worse, the defense is absolutely garbage. So, for example, let's say Mahomes is only able to muster up 10 points in a half. His defense squanders at least 21 points. So you're facing a deficit damn near every single game. The Chiefs are known for making comebacks with Mahomes at the helm. However, their defense would at least give them a stop here and there. Their defense this year, you're not getting that. So, like we always say in football, the Chiefs score some of the time. Their opponents score damn near all of the time. That's where the problem is. It's not just Mahomes. It's not like Mahomes is going out there and it's stinking up the joint. He's still playing the same brand of football. But those 50-50 balls that he had that got completed last year for touchdowns or long ball completions and things, this year it's getting batted, ricocheted into the air, dropped, or intercepted. That's just what the difference is. It's not like Mahomes is an absolute ass. Like people talk about, he's falling out. These past years were a fluke. No. Don't get me wrong. Mahomes is still a sensational quarterback, still at the top of the league when we talk about quarterback. People who make it seem like this guy is ass, they don't watch football. They're just haters, all right? They like to talk shit. They like to troll. But things are just not working in his favor right now. That's just what the case is. Not to say that he's not playing, under his means. He is. But he'll snap out of this funk. He's way too talented to now fall off a cliff. Like, come on now. Everybody has a bad season here and there. Austin put 10 on and said, Chiseled! Just tuning in for another stream from the GOAT. I am no GOAT. I am nowhere near a GOAT. I have a lot of work to do. What have I missed on Monday Night Football and on Raw? I actually haven't tuned into Raw. I just finished watching SmackDown before I went live. Anything interesting yet? Keep it up with the fantastic content My man. I appreciate that, Austin. Means a lot. Nicholas, put 2 on. Said, your take on the Packers versus Cardinals on Thursday. This potentially could be the game of the year, but I will say this. If the Packers can slow down the Cardinals, you cannot not have the Packers in your top 3 teams in the league. They now automatically become number 3 at the lowest. I know the Rams are there. I know the Bucks are there. But you got to put the Packers there. If their defense shows up, slows down Kyler Murray, nullifies DeAndre Hopkins, you got to give them their respect. So we'll see. We'll see. But this will have a hell of a game. Vagabond, put 2 on, said, they ever bringing back the Manning brothers? If I'm not mistaken, they should be on ESPN too. Right? The Manning brothers should be on ESPN too. Yeah, the Manning brothers, they're still live. In fact, they have a segment going on right now. Oh no, it's an Eli Manning commercial. I thought it was a Peyton and Eli segment. It's just an Eli Manning commercial. Latravis, pardon me, put 10 on it. Said, thoughts on Arthur Smith and the Falcons. Arthur Smith and the Falcons. Honestly, I think it's time for a change of leadership. Because I think Arthur Blank is what I had in my mind. Arthur Smith. Who's Arthur Smith? Arthur Smith. He's an American football coach, head coach of he's the head coach of the Falcons right now. Arthur Smith is the name of the head coach of the Falcons. Why do I have Arthur Blank on my mind? I'm wild. I never knew the name of the Falcons coach. After Dan Quinn got clipped, I dead forgot the name of the Falcons. Wow. I'm looking at the face like that's Arthur Smith. I literally never seen Arthur Smith's face. Or I should say I never linked the name of Arthur Smith with his face. I kid you not. This is the first time I'm putting the face and the name together. I remember the face. I don't remember the name. Wow. That's funny. For the Falcons, change of leadership, though. Arthur Blank need to step the fuck down. They need to change who the fuck is the owner of that team and fix the son bitch moving forward. I kid you not. I had no clue. Arthur Blank is the owner. I'm like, who the fuck is Arthur Smith? I saw the face. I'm like, yo, that's their head coach. I never knew the head coach's name. That's my bad. I'm in a genjutsu. I had no clue of what this man's name was. I had no clue of what his name was. I kid you not. Toxic Falcons fan might be in here. My apologies. I had no clue. For the Falcons, they need to change ownership. They've got a bad omen over that franchise. I wouldn't say they're snake bitten per se, but they've got a bad omen over that franchise. I think Arthur Blank need to let that son of a bitch go. Matt Ryan, he should look to try to get a trade and get the fuck out of there. Because he shouldn't have to endure a rebuild. Matt Ryan's not one of those quarterbacks who should just sit there and have to endure a rebuild. Get the fuck out of there if I'm Matt Ryan. I would dip expeditiously. We are now in the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the second quarter. Arden put 2 on it. Said, I love what you saying, but it's way simpler than the football god saw what his brother did and had to get him back. That regarding Patrick Mahomes. His brother was dancing on Sean Taylor's, number, the 21 on the floor. So Patrick Mahomes is having to suffer because of his brother. No Sedutus put 2 on. Said, no shot. Last night I watched Sunday Night Football split screen all night. There was a tornado outbreak going on 20 minutes south of me. Oh, damn. I hope you're all right. I hope everything's okay, brother. I hope everything okay. Evo said Devonte got Rona and the D coordinator got it too. Whoa, Devonte. What? He got Corona? Oh, no. No. Wait a minute. Oh, my God, no. Well, first off, there goes first team All-Pro. There goes first team All-Pro. Wow. Matt Nagy has COVID too? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No. Oh, that sucks. Co-op EST TV put 2 on. Said, what 14 teams do I have going to the playoffs as of right now? Wow, that's a loaded question. I'm going to come back to that. Vagabond put 5 on. Said, the Pack defense has heart. I'm proud of them. But Heine almost ran for 100 yards on us. Kyler may have very well run for 100 yards. This is going to be rough. Indeed, it will be. The quarterback scrambling is going to eat y'all alive. Let me make sure my charger is connected. I don't want to have that happen. Isaiah, put 5 on. Run, Gino. Run, Gino. Throw it away. Please throw it away. Oh, thank the Lord. Isaiah Stevens put 5 on. Said, I'm going to keep it a bean. It's been rough being a Jets fan. Only good part of the season was our win. Fluke over the Titans. When will the pain end? The pain will never end. Vagabond put 5 on. Said, Adams did not get the Rona. He just being put on the list for it. He may still play. Really? I thought when they put you on the COVID list, it's clipped. Like there's no possibility that you can play. So that's interesting. All right. Dark Hero put 2 on because Vagabond is the resident Packers fan. Candace, a resident Packers fan as well. Dark Hero put 2 on it. Said, yo, tell me why Kyle Orton is trending right now. Why is Kyle Orton trending? Why the hell is Kyle Orton trending? Did Jay Cutler get hurt somewhere so Kyle Orton has to take a step in? Well, Jay Cutler just got he got a divorce last year. But maybe Jay Cutler is out inside the bedroom and he can't perform, can't give somebody the almighty stroke, so Kyle Orton is going to have to step in for him. Jay Cutler outside the bedroom right now like, Kyle, you got to step in. And Kyle Orton's like, let me in there. Takes off his drawers. Yeah. Maybe he in there. He's stepping in for him. Josh said, why Chiseled got 0 and 7 on the board? I got PTSD from being a Lions fan. Hey, man, my apologies. James Cox put 5 on it. Said, what do I think about the Bucs so far? Do you still doubt that they're going to make the Super Bowl? Truly, it's kind of hard to doubt them. I'd be a lying man if I said I'm not considering reneging on my prediction that they wouldn't win a playoff game. But from where we sit right now, we are entering mid-season. So we'll see. I cannot say that they're going to go back to the Super Bowl, but my God, do they look impressive. Don't they look impressive? They look impressive. Vagabond put 10 on it. Said, to my knowledge, if you get put on the list, they test you. And so as long as you test negative 24 hours before the game, you're cleared to play. That's what I've heard for Adam's situation. All right, so we'll monitor it. You know what sucks? You know what really sucks? I think this Thursday I might not even be able to go live. I might not even be able to go live. I hope I'll be able to, but I don't know, man. This is gonna be way too good of a game to not go live, man. Packers Cardinal. There's no way I can't not allow myself to go live. I'll have to see. I hope so. Jeremy said thoughts on the Bengals. Oh, they're legit. They're legit. I love it. They are legit. Broken Skull IPA, so if you guys got a drink, take a swig. Peyton said, cancel my plans. Go live from the event. I mean, I'm not going to an event. Distraught, put 5 on it. Said if the Chiefs' running game is non-existent, it was a mistake drafting Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first. No. Clyde Edwards-Helaire got hurt. He got hurt, so since he's on the shelf, Darrell Williams is having to split the carries with he's taking primarily taking the carries, but the Chiefs are falling behind due to their abysmal defense. So the run game damn near doesn't have an opportunity to get off the ground. Time said thoughts on the Vikings. They're one of those teams that you don't know what you're gonna get week in and week out. They find ways to lose football games. Beachy said Chase went 201. Indeed he did. Payne said go live from the car. I may just have to. Oh, that reminds me. Did my video post on Instagram? Y'all saw my attempt of the Fat Family roast. Oh, by the way, somebody said on Patreon I should just roast the family, put it on Patreon. I'm like, yo, you right. So I'm gonna do the full commentary on Patreon for the Fat Family. Most likely tomorrow. Where's the game? I'm not sure if I say. Oh, sir. Oh, let me pull it up right now. Hold on. Let me pull it up right now. Good Lord. Another guard got hurt? Jeez Louise, man. Can health be prioritized in this NFL, please? Golly, everybody's getting hurt week in and week out. If you guys need the link to the game. Ooh, Kamara got a chance. Oh, my God. I love watching Kamara play football, man. That man's balance is undefeated, bro. Kamara might just have the best balance in the league. Him and Derrick Henry, magnificent balance, bro. Like, if you ever look at their workouts, honestly, even if you're not an athlete, you should implement them into your workout, man. You should implement them into your workout. If you need the link to the game, it's in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. If you need the link to the game, it's in the chat room. Crown said, what's my thoughts on the Panthers right now? Your opinion, you're on suicide watch. You should be. Let's take the L out of lover. I think y'all season over, brother. Bubba put 2 on and said, what's going on? Fresh out of the liquor store. How you doing? I'm doing all right, man. What'd you get from the liquor store, brother? What'd you get from the liquor store? LaShawn in the building, and you are headed to sleep. Go have a good night, brother. Have a good night. Darth said, what do I think about the Lolly Lule Low need in their offense? I'm thinking a deep threat, but you don't know. For one, definitely you are on the money. The Patriots desperately need a deep threat. However, Josh McDaniels needs to be willing to pull the trigger with the guys that they got. They need a deep threat. Moreover, they need to incorporate Hunter Henry even more. Use Henry the way that they use Gronk. Henry should be seeing no less than 8 targets a game. Bottom line. He's a mismatch. Get the football to Hunter Henry. I'm not understanding why that's not the case. Mac Jones, for all intents and purposes, for a rookie, he's playing magnificent football. Hunter Henry should be premier in that Patriots offense, honestly. Ashton said, how the Heat doing? For last I remember, they were 1-1. They blew the fuck out of the Bucks. But right now, what are the Heat up to right now? They are beating the Magic, so that's magnificent. You love to see that. Thoughts on Dak Prescott? He back. The Dak is back. Jimmy Butler got 26 points already? Oh, my God. Please go for 50. Please go for 50. I'd love to see that. Thoughts on the Jags? You want my thoughts on the Jags? Here's my thoughts on the Jags. Here's my thoughts on the Jags.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
They need as much help as they can possibly get. That's all I got to say about the Jags. That's all I got to say about the Jags. Joshua Cook put 15 on it, my man. Said, if I was Jamie Noble and or Gregory Helms and I saw Brock Lesnar throwing Chad Patton and Davari on their collective behinds, I would have flown the coop. Well, shit, I'd escape immediately because Brock was wilding on Friday Night SmackDown. That dude was losing his mind out there. Vagabond put 2 on, said Brady with the Manning brothers. Oh, is he? Brady's with the Manning brothers right now? Oh, yes, he is. Brady is talking with the Manning brothers right. But this man Peyton is wearing a Ole Miss Eli Manning jersey. Well, I'll be damned. This man Tom Brady got a segment with the doggone Mannings, bro. I can't wait to listen to the full conversation in the morning because damn it, I tune in now. But we watching the doggone game. Nicholas put 2 on and said, how much they charge you for the Paulie D cut? Hey man, hey, you better stop it. This ain't the Paulie D cut. This the Guile cut. War Dog Leader put 2 on, said thoughts on the Dolphins? Yep, we're in trouble. Yes, indeed. I'm not a proponent of tanking. I will never sit here and talk about tanking. But for the Dolphins right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd start listening to trade talks. I don't believe they should trade Tua. I don't believe they should. But if somebody's willing to give up some first round picks, or they're willing to give up something, I may possibly consider, entertaining those offers. Because right now, it's not looking good for the Dolphins at all. They literally got to win out if they want a chance to make the postseason. I'll be honest with you. They got to win out. They can't afford to lose 7 games. They cannot afford to lose 7 games. As for my haircut. We can fight all doggone day, all doggone night. Whoever want war, we can fight. That's all I got to say about that. That's that Guile haircut. I'll whip somebody's ass, man. I'll whip somebody's ass. Oh, big shout out to Chad from Bob's Furniture, and also Javon in Best Buy. I ran into both these brothers. Chad recognized me even though I had my mask on. Say, yo, man, are you the Chiseled Adonis? I'm like, yes, live and in the flesh. And then Javon heard me speaking on the phone. It was like, yo, is somebody listening to Chiseled Adonis? Oh, shit, it is the Chiseled Adonis. So shout out to you brothers, man. Some dope-ass people, man. Y'all some dope-ass people. I'm glad I was able to encounter you guys. Fat Sam has said Zangief's OST is undefeated. Oh, no, this was Guile. This was Guile's OST. If you're looking for Zangief, I got Zangief as well. How ironic, the two players that I actually have messing around in here. But if you want some Zangief, I'm going to leave it in the background. I'm going to leave it playing in the background. I'm going to leave it playing in the background. I wonder how long it's going to be until they, they find out that it's playing in the background. It's just going to be here. You know what's funny? When I did my FIFA World Cup 2018 commentary, this was the go-to, instrumental. But then they blocked it worldwide. I got 2 copyright strikes because of that shit. I got 2 goddamn strikes because of that shit. It was brutal. Sizzle said, why that sound like a Morris Day plus time track? Say I'm lying. Shit. This man brought it back. That man brought it back. The 4th and 1 said Bianca Belair is thick. Well, shit. She on the screen right now. No, she not. I see Seth Rollins. I see Big E. I don't see Bianca Belair, but goddamn, you ain't wrong about that. You ain't a lying, man. All right, Zangief, that's enough from you. But thus far, we are 10 minutes remaining here in the first half of the New Orleans Saints taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Saints leading 7-0. I said the Saints leading. The Seahawks leading 7-0. What was that, Josh? You said perfect cell. Cell's theme goes hard. Which cell theme? You talk about imperfect cell? It's a great theme, bruh. I got all the themes. William said, what am I watching that has Brady and Manning? ESPN, ESPN2. ESPN2 has it. ESPN2 has Manning, Brady, both Mannings and the Bradys. Get out of here, imperfect cell. Or maybe we talking about perfect cell. I'm going to leave it in the background. I'm going to leave it playing in the background. Jay Frank put 2 on it. Said, thoughts on my Ravens after the necrophilia? No difference. They would just do an ass whipping. Truly, I believe in the Baltimore Ravens. That defense, I don't know. Nostradamus said, raise a beer with me, my man. My mama finally had a happy marriage over the weekend and his vacation in Cancun. Hey, man, hey. Congratulations to Nostradamus' mom out there having a marriage. Hey, toast to you, brother. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Ajax Simmons put 5 on and said, what am I restocking the merch? Most likely the middle of no. Oh, my God. What the hell? Bobby Wagner with the goddamn Dick Night Train Lane necktie. This man, Bobby Wagner, hit him with the Night Train Lane necktie. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me pull up the stream on my phone, because my other computer is over there. Yo, he hit him with a Night Train Lane necktie. Oh my Lord in heaven. Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta see this. Hold on. Yo. Please, phone, hurry up and open. Goddamn mobile app. Open up. There we go. All right, stream is open. Yo, he hit that brother with the damn Dick Night Train Lane necktie. Look at this tackle here. Look at this tackle on 3rd and 1. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, damn, they just stopped short this much. Look at the Dick Night Train Lane tackle by Bobby Wagner on Alvin Kamara. Son. Goddamn, somebody sent. How am I? You can get direct messages on TikTok? I didn't know that. Shit, Cell is still playing in the background. Get out of here, Cell. Look at this replay. I'm going to wait for the replay so y'all can see this shit. Oh, my God. The brother got hit with the Dick Night Train Lane necktie. Professor John Gotti, put 5 on. Look at the tackle. Look at this tackle here. I hope they put the zoom in on the necktie, bruh. Look at the Dick Night Train Lane necktie. Look at the necktie. Look at Kamara. Boy, can I take your head off your head, bruh? Oh, my God. Somebody just DM. Oh, that's my old college teammate. Look at the Dick Night Train Lane necktie, bruh. God damn. Oh, my Jesus. Look at the quality on that damn thing. Good Lord. Brother got hit with the Dick Night Train Lane necktie. Golly. That was brutal. Shit. Yeah, that's a cold theme, man. That's good theme. Oh, here come Kamara. I told you guys in my pregame predictions, Kamara better be featured if the Saints want to win this game. But I'm restocking the merch middle of November, if not late November. But it's only going to be selected designs. Professor John Gotti, put 5 on, said, perfect sell is good, but Fanchero from the OG Thundercat still goes hard. Wow, that takes me back. That takes me back. Oh, Kyle, you ain't right. Kyle done said he going to be screaming the snake. Ah, ah, you're going to be screaming. Oh, my God. That brother need to be saved. Once Kamara got hit, all you heard was...
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Pain. Pain. Matter of fact, I put it on the screen.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
That's all you saw, bruh. Brother lost his life, man. Brother lost his life out there. Man got hit with a Night Train Lane necktie. Ibrahim said, thoughts on Derek Vehicle? MVP candidate. MVP candidate. Give that brother his due. MVP candidate. He is playing magnificent football. Oh, somebody just asked me about fantasy football. I done lost the comment. God, dog. Oh, Lion in a robe said, how's my fantasy football team doing this year? Mind you, I just came out of retirement. First time in 7 years I'm playing fantasy football. Started 0-3, won 3 straight games. For whatever reason, I missed the first 8 rounds of my draft, right? So they drafted the triplets for me. So I got Dak, I got Zeke, Amari Cooper. Literally, I got all 3 on my fantasy team. They on a bye, so I don't have them. I have Emmanuel Sanders. He's on a bye. I don't got him. I got smacked by 30. I got smacked by 30. So I'm at 3-4 right now on my fantasy team. When I looked at how much, when I looked at the total points, all I had to say was,
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Vagabond, put 5 on it. And said, it's interesting hearing Brady and the Mannings talk about football. Shit. Indeed it is. You got 2 of the top 3 quarterbacks of all time, and Eli Manning also in on the conversation as well. He's one of how many starting quarterbacks won multiple Super Bowls? So we've done this live on the stream before, but Bart Starr, I don't count Earl Morrall, but I should. So I'll say Earl Morrall. Bart Starr, Bob Greasy, No, Bob Greasy didn't play in both, so I can't say Bob Greasy, but I'll say Bob Greasy. Bart Starr, Bob Greasy, Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana, not Steve Young. He didn't start in the 80s Super Bowls. Troy Aikman, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and I think that's the John Elway, and I think that's the list. Oh my God, Jameis might run for a score. No, he's not. But I think that's the list. I think that's the list. Oh, Jim Plunkett. How could I forget Jim Plunkett? And that's pretty much it. That's the list. So, Wilson said Brady would have 9 if he didn't went to Eli Manning. Shit, Brady would have 5 if Atlanta and Seattle ran the football. You've been wiped out, said, what have you missed? You missed DK Metcalf making Marshawn Lattimore his bitch. But outside of that, not too much. Nah, Jim Kelly, Jim Kelly went to 4 Super Bowls. He just lost all them shits. He just lost all them shit. Fran Tarkenton went to 3, lost all them shits. Oh, Alvin Kamara down to the 1. They should mark that at the 1. Senju Uchiha said you started 3-0, lost 2 straight, but it looks like you should win this week. All right, not too bad. David Poole said, I understand why you say Eli isn't a Hall of Famer, but he won more than he'll more than likely get in because he's a Manning. Correct. He'll most likely get in, but he shouldn't. I look at what Deion Sanders had to say. The Hall of Fame should be the Hall of Fame. It should be a hall that's filled with dogs. They started letting in some cats. So since that's the case, Hall of Fame ain't what it used to be no more, dog. Vagabond put 5 on it. Said Jameis runs like a QB in Madden without the escape artist. Well, shit, you ain't wrong about that. He do run kind of weird. Teo said, I'm begging Seattle D to hold Kamara where it's 3rd and goal, and Kamara better be on this. Yo, this is a 10-minute drive from New Orleans. 17-play, 86-yard. Oh, my God, it's right there, Jameis. No. Oh, my God, Jameis Winston didn't look in the flat. Wow. That was a touchdown, Jameis Winston. Jeez Louise, man. Jameis' vision is, yo, what happened to the LASIK surgery? Look at the flat. Let me pull it up on my phone again. Look at the flat. He had 83. If he threw it straight, you know what? That was the right read. He just ain't see the middle linebacker. That's, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. He had the right read. My bad. He had the right read. If he threw the ball before 83 made his entire, made his whole route, he has a chance to go one-on-one with because that's a tight end, if I'm not mistaken, versus a secondary guy. He could have beat him on, don't throw it when he makes it to the end zone, but it's straight out the gate. That was the right read. From Jameis. Even better play by Brooks. That was the right read by Jameis. You know what? That was the right read by Jameis. Who's that? Jamal Adams that was coming over? Yeah, that would have been a touchdown. Jamal Adams can't cover a soul. Hey, I'll take that back. Jameis made the right read. That's just a better play by the defense. Jameis, I'll take that back. But they just put points on the board. So for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, boom, we got a mediocre size 3. Seahawks lead 7-3. I'm the best in the nation. Are you? Jay Frank said, is Melo a Hall of Famer? Yes, because the Basketball Hall of Fame is judged differently. Melo been a Hall of Famer since his end of his tenure with the New York Knicks. Melo was a Hall of Famer. Want to know why? Because the Basketball Hall of Fame is the Basketball Hall of Fame. He won a national championship. Melo's going to the Hall of Fame. Melo's going to the Hall of Fame. Basketball Hall of Fame is completely different than the Football Hall of Fame. It's your entire career. Joshua put 15 on and said, I'm happy for my Indianapolis Colts. We got a W like I predicted in the rain against San Francisco. By the way, while I'm a fan of Queen Zelina Vega, I was rooting for Dewdrop to win at Crown Jewel. I'm a fan of Dewdrop too. Interesting. You might be the only person, because when I was live during Crown Jewel, not a single person was like, let's go Dewdrop. Not a single person in the chat room was saying that. Tristan said, yo, is there a longer video of my last, longer version of my last video? Because that shit was too fun. No, there's not. But I'm going to record one on my Patreon tomorrow. I may consider putting it on YouTube. It just really depends. I'm going to let it sit for a couple of days in my drafts to see if there's issues. Because if you look at the end of that video, I have 3 videos pop up on the screen that you can click on to go to. If you go to the original Fat Family Roast, it got removed off of YouTube. They took that shit off. I couldn't even find it to put it there in the suggestions. Like, it just says that it's there from a playlist that I have, but you shouldn't be able to watch it because they literally removed it from YouTube. So I made a parody of what would happen if I tried to say something. But I'm going to make a commentary. I'll put it up for free on Patreon. I'm not going to, hide it behind a paywall. I'm put it up for free. But I already know how the deal is. I'm walking on thin ice right now anyway, because they literally took my Instagram on Friday or Thursday. When I tell you it's nonstop appealing that I did all weekend long to try to get my Instagram back, I kid you not. All I did all weekend long was write Facebook, not Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram. Writing Facebook, emails on top of emails, taking photos, holding codes in my username, saying, hey, man, I have a business account. Thank God I created an LLC this year, so I'm able to connect that shit. Do I have anything attached to the LLC? Only my merch. But outside of that, maybe that played a role in me getting my Instagram back. Whatever the case is, it was a battle, uphill battle. I can't get my TikTok back, though. So if y'all guys want to find me on TikTok, go to Chiseled Adonis _. You'll find me. Lucas put $6.99 on. Say, I can't afford for the Patreon, but I want to watch the Packers Steelers Super Bowl highlights so bad. Hey, man, I wish I could upload it on YouTube. Oh, my God. Man's just got flipped. I wish, that's Rashad Penny? Wow. I'm happy he's back on the football field. But, yeah, I wish I could put it on YouTube, man. I really do. I really do. But I showed you guys in streams before. For whatever reason, all the Super Bowls before 49, before 50, they won't let me upload. Remember how much of a hassle it was for me to upload Super Bowl 49? Like, it's crazy. I don't understand. Vagabond put 5 on. Said, by the way, with your previous commentary, your reaction to Devontae's catch on the sideline had me crying. It's a beautiful catch, man. It's a beautiful catch. Short Butch Dave put 2 on. Said, I'm in ICU, not ESPN. On TV, but I got you on. Thanks. Hey, man, what you doing in the ICU? What happened to you, Short Bus Dave? What happened, Short Bus Dave? Hey, man, put F's in the chat for Short Bus Dave, man. We hope you get out of ICU, man. That's a good name. It's my name. I hope you get out of ICU, man. Flick put 2 on. Said WWE should let Skeletor, Charlotte Flair go. Oh, I don't know about that. Charlotte Flair is amongst their best women in the company. I wouldn't let her go. That'd be a criminal to let her go. Hey, Butt Plug Love still in here. I see your name, Butt Plug Love. Hey, man, why your name still Butt Plug Love off this motherfucker? Hey, Butt, change your username, brother. Or don't, because that's your own prerogative. What kind of name? What kind of name? I see you still in here, Butt Plug Love. Come on now. Get your ass out of here, Butt Plug Love. Come on, man. Well, the name is Butt Plug Love, son. You still in here. Kinda sus stuff is that? Oh, it's a meme. Butt Plug Love is a meme? I'm not gonna Google it. I ain't gonna Google it. Mess around and see people like Tiana Trump with their booty cheeks expanded the side of Hades. Blast his high to Hades. Whoa. Short Bus Dave said, you got COVID-19. Oh, man, damn. Hey, man, I hope you recover, brother. I hope you recover and avoid that doggone ventilator, man. I hope you all right. I will not Google butt plug love. I refuse to Google butt plug love. Ooh, Kristen Ringle is down. That's not fun. Kyle said Adonis should consider doing NASCAR, PGA, Premier League, battle bots, and now more MLB and NHL. I don't know what I could say about NASCAR beside they're making a left. The drivers are making a left. Is that Kyle Busch? Making a left. If that's Jimmy Johnson, he retired. Making a left. They're making a left. Uh-oh, we're watching F1. They're making a right. Watch out now. They're coming around the straightaway, making a right. Hold on now. Wait, hold. A right. Like, there's only so much that I can say. And left turn. Like, there's only so much I can say. But NHL, maybe. Kidney Bean put 5 on it. Says, since Justin Herbert looks like Anakin Skywalker, can you put him turning into the dark side whenever they win? That's something to consider. Levi put 2 on. Said, what about a Deion Sanders highlight commentary? Fun fact that you bring that up. Or I should say funny you bring that up. One of my buddies had suggested to me career highlights commentary. And I was going to start with Dwayne Wade because at the well, he's my favorite basketball player. I want to say all time. But Allen Iverson and him kind of battle for that position. But Dwayne Wade, I was going to start with him with a career commentary. But Deion Sanders, they have enough of his career highlights on YouTube. So definitely they don't include his highlights with the Washington Redskins in 2000, and they barely touch on his brief stint with the Ravens, which is hilarious. I say Washington like this man was with the Ravens longer than he was with the Washington Redskins. It was 2 years to 1, but still, I may do that because if I'm gonna start with football, I would either the first 2 would either be Barry Sanders or Deion Sanders. It'd have to be one or the other. Yeah, it would have to be one or the other, but that's something I really should consider. Gavel put 2 on and said somebody call HBK and God on butt plug love. Well, shit. Well, there it is. Lionel said Dwayne as a baller is great. As an analyst, slow as fuck. I agree. I should do highlights on the on the NBA's nastiest ankle breakers, perhaps. I'm trying to figure out how I can do NBA commentary on a weekly basis. I can't do all of the games because that's impossible. I got too much things that I'm trying to do, so I can't. But I have to figure out how I can do like a weekly thing for the NBA. I want to do something for them. We're approaching the 2-minute warning here. Geno Smith 3rd and 9 from his own 40-yard line. And we're probably going to get a timeout. Yeah, we're going to get a timeout from Seattle. Do highlights on cornhole? I don't know about that. Liv Morgan is on television right now? Oh, indeed she is. Wait, her and Carmella got drafted to Raw? Jesus Christ. Ain't Carmella engaged now? Yeah, this is never going to get over, man. WWE keep doing all these fucking rematches and shit. Nobody care about that. Jameer said, Carmella wears that mask to protect herself from Corey's cum shot. I actually don't think so. I think she invites it on her face. She looked like one of them girls like, oh my God, this is moisturizing cream for my face. I made a joke about that in my stand-up. Good Lord, we haven't had a single conversion on 3rd down tonight. The Saints are 0 of 6. Seattle is 0 of 3. And now Seattle on 3rd down is 0 of 4. Because it's a motherfucking intercept. This man dropped it. Gardner Johnson done dropped the football. That's supposed to be a pick. He says it's a pick. Did Gardner Johnson intercept that? Oh, that's a pick. No. The ball came out. He did not survive. He didn't survive the ground. Yo, I swear to God, these goddamn These defenders be stupid, bro. Why are you doing this when you know you didn't maintain it? Like, you're hurting your team. Why would you try to convince your coach to go throw the challenge flag when you know you damn well did not secure that football? Why? That shit irked my soul, bro. You know you dropped the football. Why would you go to the sideline? Yo, I caught that. No, you didn't. Well, live by the lose. Oh, my God. Juan Barrett said all you had to do was hold on to the ball. CJ, ain't that the truth? It ain't worth it. Said challenge it. Your name is it precisely why they shouldn't challenge it. Because it ain't worth it. Alvin Kamara about to make them pay on this drive. They should only give the ball to Alvin Kamara on this drive. New Orleans needs to score here. Brian Laundrie. Who's that? Guilty. Brian Laundrie. Oh, in the Gabby Petto case. Oh, I have no clue. I don't. Man, this joint looked like Natalie Holloway all over the place. This joint looked just like Natalie Holloway all them years ago. Natalie Holloway, that angel. Where's Patrice when you need him? God damn. I don't even know how to feel about that case, man. I don't even know how to feel about that case, dog. I got no opinion right now. I literally have zero opinion about that entire case. Gregory, keep typing Tiana Trump. This brother is on Pornhub right now. Matter of fact, he's on Daft Sex. He's watching full videos. Joe said, didn't Brian kill himself? Did he? Did he? Remains? Autopsy? What? He killed himself? What? Ah. Oh, Lord. Well, boy. Well. Yeah, I ain't got nothing. He was eaten by gators. All I got to say is white people are brave, man. That's all I got to say about it. Hey, white people, big yourself up, man. Y'all brave motherfuckers, man. If this man said, yo, I'm going to commit suicide by getting eaten by gators, man, white people braver than me, dog. Come on, dog. I got no opinion on this case, man. This is a blind reaction. I ain't got nothing to say, dog. I ain't got nothing to say, dog. That brother built different. That brother built different. I ain't got nothing to say. That's crazy. Gators? Woo! Oh, boy. Here come third and 4. The New Orleans Saints driving down the field. Oh, Jameis gonna run. Okay, Jameis. What kind of slide was that? Yo, Jameis don't know how to slide, brother. Somebody fix that brother doggone. Somebody fix that man. Fix that man controller. He can't slide forever, bro. Austin put 5 on and said, why does WWE hate Liv Morgan so much? I wish I knew. She's a superstar waiting, and they constantly have her lose to Carmella. I agree. They have her lose for no goddamn reason. It's fucking stupid. I agree 110%. It's so stupid. And moreover, they're not even making something out of her losing. So that's all I got to say about that. But they moving down the field with ease. Only one timeout remaining for New Orleans. I like this no-huddle pace. They should actually keep this going throughout the entire game. Jameis got his man again. National Tight End Day was yesterday, but they still celebrating today. Is the clock still running? No, they stopped the clock. That's the first down. For the life of me, I'll never understand why offenses don't move the same way that they do in the 2-minute drill. Let's be honest. Let's have a moment of transparency here. Honestly, do we need to go into a huddle every single play? Haven't we gotten to the point now where we've all watched enough football to come to the decision of, yo, no huddle is the way to go? Honestly, no huddle is the way to go. It really is. Oh, my God. Jameis fumbled the football, picked it back up, dumped it off Alvin Kamara at the 10. One man to beat, touchdown. What I told you guys. Give the ball to Alvin Kamara. He's going to make other teams pay. Magnificent drive. Magnificent drive. Fareed said, I should consider doing hockey game commentary in the future. Perhaps. GC said, dude fell asleep by a retention pond on a wildlife reserve and got chomped. Man, I doubt to believe that he fell asleep. That brother knew what he was doing. He went there to die. There ain't nowhere else. That brother went there to die. Shinsuke Alvin Kamara. And let's put that big ass 10 on the screen because the New Orleans Saints, for the first time tonight, have taken the lead. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for an illuminated 5-second pose. This brother already got 100 yards receiving, bro. He already got 100 yards receiving, bro. Come on, man. This not even fair. I told y'all, Kamara's about to have a fucking sensational game. 10-7. New Orleans leads over the Seattle Seahawks. They might as well just go to the half. Just take a knee, go to the half, man. Just go to the half. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Vagabond. Put 20 on it. God damn. 3,000. He's the fastest to make it since Roger Craig, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Vagabond put 20 on it. Said, I think no huddle is like going for it on fourth. It can work, but it also can burn you if you aren't careful. Brady talked about defenses always doing the same thing. That kind of might counter that. That's exactly why I think no huddle should be considered as an option for just running things. Because mind you, you can still communicate with the coach from the sideline. What do? Play it like high school. You have signals for certain plays. So since that's the case, I might not do that. I don't know what gang that might be for, but whatever the case may be, somebody in California like, hey, man, he dissing us, Holmes. We got to pull up with him on the Thule, Holmes. Fuck wrong with him. And then I'm going to be trying to walk towards my gym. I get off my bike, and somebody hits me in the back of the head with a clubbing. Oh, that actually hurt. With a clubbing blow, followed by another clubbing blow. So I don't want to have that happen. But they should be running no huddle offenses. And from the sideline, they should have signals. They should tell the receiver, yo, orange, colors, different sort of, plays that they can run. They should run that shit because these defenses be going in rotation every play. Like the first quarter, the amount of rotations that the defenses go on in the NFL is ridiculous. There's no reason No reason whatsoever that teams should not be running no huddle outside of the motherfucking, 2-minute warning. Either I'm in a gang or I'm summoning some shit. Either I'm in a gang or I'm summoning some shit. Like, it's crazy right now. Either I'm in a gang or I'm summoning some shit. It's crazy out here. They calling timeout. Why? Son, just go to the half, man. Kind of jitsu is this? Why are they going we should have already been at the half. This is dumb. This is so dumb. Just go to the half. There's no way that this isn't going to end at the half right now. Yo, Keith Lee hairline is sharp as hell, bruh. And Keith Lee hairline sharp as hell. This man Rey Mysterio bald as a fuck. Lionel said UFC live stream. I will never go live for an entire UFC live stream. I kid you not. I can't do it. There's way too much time between fights. I can't do it. Like, if I'm going live for a fight, I'm going live for a specific fight. Like, think about what I did when Logan Paul fought Mayweather and Ocho Cinco fought against Maxwell. I went live for those fights and then I left. When I came down, put 2 on it. Said when Jamar Chase scored, can you put meme of Blue Sense? They look alike. Blue Sense. Peyton Ellison said, better get my brother to absorb them bullets. Hey, man, I might just have to. Now that I think about it, the Unchiseled Adonis never came home. He went to go get a doggone shirt because we're going to California in 2 weeks for a wedding. We're going to California in 2 weeks for a wedding. So if anybody who's out in California in 2 weeks, I will be there from the 4th to the the 3rd to the 6th. But we are at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with the New Orleans Saints leading over the New Orleans Saints. And this large man is ordering ice cream.
Deidre loves the ice cream man.
What?
He has an account with the ice cream man.
I beg your pardon?
Where do the ice cream man open up an account for somebody to get something off the truck every day?
What does that even mean?
I would say when the ice cream man pulls up, it's the best part of my day.
I beg your pardon?
Treats make it worth it for me to push myself to walk outside. And that's my exercise for the day.
Hey, what can I get for you today?
I need 3 sodas,
3 sodas,
2 bags of hot Funyuns,
2 bags hot for you.
a nutty buddy,
All right,
a strawberry shortcake,
all
an
right,
ice cream sandwich, 2 fudge round pies,
all right.
and nutty buddy, a plain nutty buddy.
Okay. All right, give me a minute.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So that's how I start my breakfast, with the ice cream.
You what?
It starts to make my day get better at that point. What I like to get for my first meal is pizza, usually.
God damn, that's a big bitch.
I like pizza a lot, and I eat a lot of pizza. So I order that, and I save some of the snacks for later.
This fat son of a bitch!
I usually end up eating it all at once. So I can eat 2 full pieces with 2 orders of wings and an order of cheesy bread.
He's fat!
After I finish, you know I'm still hungry. I start thinking about what I'm gonna have next.
Big fat piece of shit!
Wow, that's I didn't even say nothing. It's not my fault he built like... Are y'all serious right?
How dare you?
Oh, son of a bitch!
I can't do nothing on the internet no more.
No! Little boy, you're going to hell!
That's precisely why I didn't say nothing. That's precisely why I didn't say nothing, because I already knew what type of timing the internet was going to be on. When I came down, said I meant to meme like B. Lou a meme of B. Lou since they look alike. Okay, fair enough. Bubba put 2 on and said, my birthday is on the 4th, thinking about going to Cali. Hey, man, you go out to Cali. If I'm out there, well, I say if I'm out there. I'm flying there Wednesday morning. I'm landing there at noon. I'm going to be on a yacht because the bachelor party or hangout is on this yacht. Thank the Lord I'm not paying a goddamn thing. It's one of those, hey, you know me, you can come on the yacht. So I'm like, all right, I don't know where you got this money for this yacht, but I'm getting on the yacht, and I'm going to have a good time. First time on a yacht, so that's going to be interesting. Distraught, put XL, put 2 on. Said thoughts on the Alec Baldwin situation. Reminds me of what happened to Bruce Lee's son, Brandon, in 93 on the set of The Crow. Brutal situation. Brutal situation. But the fact that it's supposed to be a prop gun and all of a sudden you mess around and you get caught up on it, something ain't right. Something honestly ain't right. And I ain't saying, it couldn't have been an honest mistake, but investigations need to happen here. Brooke Martin Pateno said, love your highlight commentary. Much love. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot. M. Bundy put 2 on. Said Alvin Kamara is what Reggie Bush should have been. Yes! Fucking yes! I am so happy that you said that. Sean Payton uses Alvin Kamara the way that they should have used Reggie Bush. Here's the funny thing about it. Alvin Kamara came into the same sort of situation that Reggie Bush did. Because when Reggie Bush came in, Deuce McAllister was the man. Alvin Kamara came in, Mark Ingram was the man. But for whatever reason, Alvin Kamara's rookie season and his sophomore season, he kept getting all of those touches, and the team was better than the team that Reggie Bush went to. Reggie Bush's rookie year on that Saints team was magnifique. But let's be honest, the 2007 and the 2008 Saints were not that good. For Alvin Kamara, his Saints was perfect. Well, not perfect, but better than those teams that Bush was on. Then, when Bush had to pretty much become the man because Deuce McAllister's injury started to get the best of him, they started to have a little bit of situations and things of that nature. And then on top of that, it was a Drew Brees pass attack, left and right, leading the league in pass attempts sort of situation. We didn't get an opportunity to really see Reggie Bush be Reggie Bush. I don't like when motherfuckers talk about Reggie Bush as a bust. Reggie Bush has over 10,000 all-purpose yards. He's not a bust. Now, did he live up to the hype that he did coming out of college where they thought he was the second coming of Barry Sanders? No. But if he went to a team where he was the guy, the premier motherfucking talent on the team, I think it could have worked out. This is why I always say styles, offenses, coordinators, and head coaches all have to be intertwined and meshed together well to ensure that a player plays at their best possible ability. There are some players who appear to be bust, but they really went to terrible motherfucking teams. There are some players who don't go and, achieve to the level that we thought they were going to achieve because they were in bad situations. Let's be honest. Let's talk about Saquon Barkley for a second. We can all agree injuries is what's really keeping Saquon Barkley back. But also, you think if Saquon Barkley's in Dallas, he's not at the top of the league? You think if Saquon Barkley ain't in a situation like Tennessee, he ain't at the top of the league? Put Saquon Barkley on Tampa right now. See if they lose a game. There are some players who are transcendent. Like Barry Sanders was great despite his offensive line. Saquon's health is betraying him right now. But let's be honest, you put certain players on different teams where things are much better structured to their their talents. Oh, it's a wild. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm so happy you brought that up, Johnson. Pierre Thomas as well. Diamond in the rough. Pierre Thomas was somebody who should have gotten more credit than he got. Pierre Thomas was a motherfucking beast. Motherfucking beast. You know another guy who didn't get an opportunity because of the team he was on? Chester Taylor. Ooh, that's a name you ain't heard in a decade, huh? When was the last time you heard somebody say the name Chester Taylor? You put him on a different team away from Adrian Peterson, I can guarantee you that's a guy who will get you at least 700 yards on the ground and 500 through the air. He's over 1,000 all-purpose every single year. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. Joe said Christian McCaffrey would be amazing if he would stay healthy. I agree. Christian McCaffrey was, in my opinion, best running back in the league, but these injuries fucked him up. Despite the fact Derrick Henry was running everybody else over, Derrick Henry's the best pure running back in the league. But when we talk about complete back, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara. And you could have like the Saquons and things of that nature, but you got to move him. You can't not have Derrick Henry in the top 3 conversation. But hell, Dalvin Cook is in that conversation as well. But Derrick Henry's ability to stay healthy and do what he does, despite the fact that they stack the box, yeah, he's best running back in the league. But Christian McCaffrey definitely had the claim to number 1. He definitely did. Ooh, that beard piss is starting to get that beard pee is starting to get me right now. Oh, Nick Chubb, you got to give him his respect as well. Oh, Fournette? Oh, I don't know. RC said Reggie has a ring. That's success. Reggie does have a ring. And he played a huge role in getting that ring. I don't like when people think, oh, because somebody didn't show up in the Super Bowl and have Super Bowl MVP kind of numbers, all of a sudden they didn't earn nor deserve a championship. Fuck out of here. If Reggie Bush isn't on the New Orleans Saints, they don't win a Super Bowl. Want to know why? Take away his performance against the take away his performance against the Arizona Cardinals. Huh? You take Reggie Bush away from the New Orleans Saints, their game against the Cardinals, guess what? They don't win. The Cardinals go to the NFC Championship with an opportunity to take down the Vikings and return back to the Super Bowl in consecutive years. That juke that Reggie Bush did on the punt return touchdown, I had tried to create that so many times in high school, you have no idea. Distraught, put 2 on it. Said if Miles Sanders wasn't an Eagle, he would be. If Miles Sanders wasn't an Eagle, this man would be viewed like a, I don't know how to say this without sounding disrespectful, because I feel like the choice of words has to be taken into account. He would be Alvin Kamara on a lesser degree. I don't want to say a poor man's Alvin Kamara, but he would give you not a 75 and 75 kind of game, not a, in your first 5 years, 3,000 receiving, 3,000, rushing, things of that nature. But he would give you solid 100 yards total combined on the ground and through the air. Miles Sanders is a very talented running back. For whatever reason, I don't know why Philly don't want to use this man. If I'm him, I'm dipping. Lionel said Edgerrin James he slept on. Because the sports fans today think because your teammates are great, you are not great. The sports fans today think if you aren't the only bright spot on your team, you're overrated and you're not as good as we think you are. People look at Peyton Manning and say Peyton Manning was only good because of the receivers he had around him. What? They say Marvin Harrison was only as good because Peyton Manning was throwing him the football. Reggie Wayne was only good because Marvin was on the other side, forcing them to not be able to double team, and Peyton Manning was throwing him the football. Motherfuckers is over here critiquing Jerry Rice, saying, yo, you know what? I can't say Jerry's the GOAT because Joe Montana and Steve Young threw to him, and Rich Ganning was an MVP, and he threw to him too. What? Hold on, so wait a minute. I'm being penalized because my teammates were great? Okay. Honestly, listen to sports fans make arguments. When you really stop and you think about it, like, yo, this motherfucker retarded. And Bondi put 2 on it. Said, what do I think about Brian Westbrook? He doesn't get enough credit. Brian Westbrook, Donovan McNabb, and those 2000s Eagles teams don't get enough credit. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Philly winning the Super Bowl in 2017 was magnificent for their organization, but it was the worst damn thing that could have happened to, I don't want to say the legacy of the team, because winning a Super Bowl can never hurt your team, but the journey of the Eagles gets overlooked. Because those 2000s Eagles teams were damn good football teams. Damn good football teams. But because they didn't get the job done, motherfuckers make it seem like they ain't shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. To be honest with you, Donovan McNabb is a borderline Hall of Famer. He's a borderline Hall of Famer. It's a flip of a coin if he ever gets in. I truly don't think he will, but he's a borderline Hall of Famer. Be honest with you. If you look at what he did, what he was able to accomplish, he may not have won a Super Bowl, 5 NFC championships, 4 straight, a winning record, and his teams were constantly competing. You got to give that brother his credit. You got it. You got it. He's a borderline Hall of Famer. He's not going to get in. I personally don't believe that he should be in, but he's borderline Hall of Famer. Donovan McNabb was a better quarterback than Eli Manning. I see East Blue Dew said over Eli. Eli had better those 2 Super Bowl runs. That's what gives him the nod over him. But still, I still don't say they're Hall of Fame. But they're borderline Hall of Fame. Like Eli Manning, he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. He's borderline for me. But he's going to get in because he's a Manning. Average Ben said, how do I think Carson Wentz would be today if he never got injured? Honestly, he would have won the MVP that year. I don't think Carson Wentz never leaves Philly. If Carson Wentz never gets hurt, Carson Wentz not only is a first-team All-Pro in 2017 and an MVP, and most likely Super Bowl MVP, because to be honest with you, although Nick Foles did his thing, Carson Wentz was on a motherfucking tear. He probably would have thrown 50 touchdowns that year. Like, it's crazy. Carson Wentz is still in Philly if he never got hurt. Shu said Donovan threw up in the Super Bowl. He also, terrible motherfucking clock management. Terrible clock management. Why don't I have the quarter number in the corner? Oh, wait a minute. Hold my nuggets, suck my dick. Okay, I still got my voice, but let me not speak so goddamn much so I don't mess around and lose my doggone voice. Get out of here, Chiseled Adonis logo. But we are now in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter has began. Sydney Parrott for 5 on said, D-Nab is a Hall of Fame, no question. Eli shouldn't be in the discussion, but you know how it goes already. Huge fan of the content, brother, and go Birds. Hey, man, much love. Ian Hale for 5 on it. Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers? Give me Aaron Rodgers. I love Brett Favre. I love Brett Favre. But Aaron Rodgers, I've said this time and time again, there are 3 quarterbacks who I watched in my life that made me say, what the fuck am I looking at? Dan Marino, and I saw the tail end of his career, and I was extremely young. Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. Those are the 3 greatest quarterback talents who have ever played the game. Not the 3 greatest quarterbacks, but the 3 greatest quarterback talents who have ever played the game. But Aaron Rodgers is Brett Favre, but much more efficient, and the turnover ratio is not even fucking close. Aaron Rodgers has the greatest touchdown to turnover ratio in NFL history. Granted, you look at somebody like Tom Brady and you're like, damn, homie threw 600 touchdowns before he threw 200 picks. But Aaron Rodgers, come on now. Come on now. It's not even, man, it's crazy. Gabo Patuan said, you can't forget about Lendell White. Lendell White was definitely in Chris Johnson's shadow. I feel like if Lendell White was somewhere like if Lendell White was in Pittsburgh, yeah, I think if Lendell White was, because Willie Parker did his thing anyway. But Lendell White, okay, so if not Pittsburgh, because Lendell White came out in 2006. 2006. Lendell White could have worked on the Bears. He could have worked on the Steelers. Shit. Honestly, if Lendell White goes to New England, they probably beat the Giants in that Super Bowl. He could have worked on the Patriots. Lendell White, well, for all intents and purposes, he could have Jacksonville. Jacksonville was a monster in the backfield during that time. I think if you put anybody back there with Fred Taylor, they would have fucking dogged. Fred Jackson was doing this thing in Buffalo too. But 2006, Lendell White, there's a lot of places he could have went, man. Lendell White could have gone a number of different places. Yeah, he could have went a number of places in 2006 and did his thing, man. Lewis King in the building. What's going on? Danny said you just watched a 3,000-pound live video. Hey, man, what's going on? How's it going? Lisa said that 2019, 2020 Lamar had you speechless. Indeed, he did. Crazy. Keel said Aaron Brooks is a real New Orleans legend. Hey, he should get his respect. It was short-lived, but he should get his respect. Brooks said, how old am I? 27. Matter of fact, I'll let the Simpsons tell you. How old is the Chiseled Adonis? I am. Well, damn, what happened to the doggone clip? I done lost it. How I lose the clip? I must be out here shitting the bed like. What's wrong with me? Where's my 27? How did I lose the 27? Oh, there it is.
27.
I'm
20. 27.
27. For whatever reason, Classic Simpsons has been on my mind forever. What's wrong with me? Meanwhile, at Carl Nassib and Michael Sam's house.
He was all up in my stuff once. I told him, you better get that thing out of my ass or I'm going to shit on it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was right there. It was right underneath the 27. I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gabo Patua said Willis McGahee he underrated. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. Oh man. Willis McGahee he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's a beast of Baltimore. Sydney put 2 on and said gonna get hate, but Vic first round. Fuck no. You're saying Vic first ballot? Fuck no. Vic ain't even getting into the Hall of Fame. Little Ronnie put 2 on it. Said, do I think Corey Dillon should be a possible Hall of Fame? You know what? That's a very, very, very good question. Corey Dillon gets over, like people, when they think about Corey Dillon, they think about his 3 years in New England. They completely forget about this man's career in Cincinnati, bro. But you know what's crazy? He not going to get in. He not going to get in. That's the crazy thing about it. Because in the late 90s, you had the end of the era of Barry Sanders, Marcus Allen, Thurman Thomas, Eric Dickerson. All of those guys were on the way out, right? Entering during the same time that Corey Dillon was in his prime. Mind you, Corey Dillon ran for 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons, I think like 7 in his career. He had 10 years in the NFL. He's over 10,000 yards. Total touchdowns, I think he's got like maybe like definitely 70-something or low 80s, right? So Corey Dillon, the problem is he was never the best in the league, nor consistently a top 3 running back in the league. And because that's the case, he's going to get penalized. Like before I even think Corey Dillon, I think Sean Alexander. If Sean Alexander never gets into the Hall of Fame, Corey Dillon will never get in. And Sean Alexander truly should be in the Hall of Fame. Yes, Paul Krause is in the Hall of Fame. Paul Krause is in the Hall of Fame. There's no way. Him, Emmett Tunnell, all those guys, they're in the Hall of Fame. They may not have, been the best of all time per se, but Paul Cross is in the Hall of Fame. There's no way you lead the league in fucking lead the NFL in most interceptions all time, and you're not in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame. Unfortunate for him, he lost all them Super Bowls with Minnesota as well. I think he was on all 4 Minnesota Super Bowl losing teams. I think Paul Cross was on every single one of them. He went to Minnesota in like 67? I think 67, Paul Cross went to Minnesota. I can't remember. You know who should be in the Hall of Fame from those Minnesota teams? Jim Marshall. He's running the wrong way. Jim Marshall should be in the Hall of Fame. If I'm not mistaken, he has the most fumble recoveries all time. This man should be in the Hall of Fame. It don't make no sense. Why the fuck is Jim Marshall not in the Hall of Fame? If you calculated sacks back in the 1960s and 70s, this man has over 100 sacks. Put Jim Marshall in the Hall of Fame. Also, put L.C. Greenwood in the Hall of Fame as well. This is ridiculous. Get these motherfuckers in the Hall of Fame, bro. Oh, Geno Smith just got fucking tattooed. Brooke put 5 on and said, didn't know we're the same age. Today's your birthday. Hey, man. Happy birthday to Brooke. F's in the chat for Brooke, man. Happy birthday to Brooke. F's in the chat for Brooke. Brooke Martin is turning 27 today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Silvaro put 2 on and said, Old Man Rivers. Said, is he a Hall of Famer? He should get in before Eli. He's a better quarterback than Eli. But honestly, I think he'll get in down the line. But it's going to be tough. It's really going to be tough. Eli, one of those guys who's going to have to get in on like the 5th ballot. Geno going down again. Saints defense is playing football. And Bondi put 2 on and said, how about Steven Jackson? Oh, my God. Steven Jackson, him, Corey Dillon, both one and the same. I think they're going to get overlooked. But still, Sean Alexander should get viewed before them. Sean Alexander, also Clinton Portis, Priest Holmes. Those guys, they're all literally, it's a curse. The 2000s running backs, it's a curse. There's so many who's not going to get in. So many. Josh said Herschel Walker should be in the Hall of Fame just because he's sending dudes to the Shadow Realm at 47 in the MMA. You know what's funny? I watched his 2 fights. Herschel Walker is notorious for not even stepping in the fucking gym. This goddamn man, this motherfucker here, Herschel Walker, I think it's 2,000 push-ups, 2,000 sit-ups per day. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, Hall of Fame, no, it's not happening. Only like 2,000-yard seasons. He's not getting in the Hall of Fame. He was a beast on Dallas, though. He went to Minnesota, and he was all right. He was solid. He was solid. Casper put 5 on. How about Curtis Martin? Curtis Martin's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves to be there. Curtis Martin's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves to be there. He went in and gave a hell of a speech, too, about mental health and things of that nature and, family and, wanting to commit suicide and all the other stuff. Brian Dawkins spoke about the same shit. Nostradamus put 2 on and said, damn, Chiseled used to be smoking 14 grams. Hey, man, don't get me started. I don't indulge in contraband. But sometimes when I do, I make sure it's 14 grams. What?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it. Then you get a fucking half an ounce.
Bubba put 2 on and said new sports fans are deteriorating the gift of a lot of players. Ain't that the truth? They definitely are. This motherfucker done missed the field goal. God, dog. Come on, Myers. Jeez Louise. Urson Ilyasova put 2 on and says, should I make an OnlyFans and eat pancakes naked? Yes, you should. I encourage everybody, if you've got the self-confidence and the wherewithal to endure being on OnlyFans, do it. You should do everything you possibly can to get as much money as you possibly can. Just don't sell your soul for no dollar. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, boy, I can feel my voice. Do I have any holes left? No, I do not. I ate all that shit. God, dog. Well, time for some hand sanitizer for the throat. I'm not doing that. That's retarded. Come on now. Terrell Davis went into Hall of Fame, but I'm going to be honest with you. Terrell shouldn't have made it. He shouldn't have made it. Yes, I understand how pivotal he was in those playoff runs, but Terrell Davis, for all intents and purposes, 3 years. Arguably 4 years. And although you can use the Gale Sayers excuse and be like, hey, man, you know, you got to look at the, you know, the production and then possibly the potential. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. Like Kenny Easley had 7 years and despite the fact he was dominant, fair enough. But even somebody like Kurt Warner, you had 5 years, brother. Arguably, well, 5.5, really. You had 5 years, brother. Well, 5 total years. Because half of the 2000 season, half of the 2007 season, all of 99, all of 2001, all of 2008, all of 2009. That's it. Like it's... Like when we talk about Hall of Fame and greatest players of all time, we got, like, come on, man. I don't know. Jay Frank, Patuan said Anquan Bolden Hall of Fame eventually. He should, but in this era of receivers, a lot of people going to get left off, man. A lot of people going to get left off, bro. If these guys like Anquan Bolden, Hines Ward, Torrey Holt, Chad Johnson, Donald Driver, not Steve Smith, because Steve Smith is a shoo-in. There's no reason why Steve Smith shouldn't get it. He's not going to be a first ballot, but there's no reason why Steve Smith shouldn't get it. All these guys from the 2000s era, their window is closing. Their window is closing. Terrell Suggs is a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. T.O. should have been a first ballot, but he wasn't, unfortunately. 8:10 left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. If you need the link to the game, it is tagged in the top pinned comment on YouTube. If you're watching on Hot Mic, you need the link to the doggone game. Here you go, right there in the description. I said description, in the comment section there as well. Zach Thomas should be in the Hall of Fame. It's criminal that Zach Thomas isn't in the Hall of Fame. Alvin Kamara got 36 rush yards, but 115 through the year. The next motherfucking receiver is Marquez Callaway with 2 catches for 19 yards. My God. Jameis is check down Poppy here tonight. Yeah, T.O. not being first ballot was the biggest disrespect. And Randy Moss being first ballot, but T.O.'s not. Come on, man. Moreover, you make T.O. wait twice, but Randy Moss goes in on the first. Like, come on, bro. What kind of politics we got going on right now? That's crazy, bro. GR said Graham Gano will be in the Hall of Fame. I disagree. There's only 2 kickers. 2 kickers right now who you could look at and say, Hall of Famer. Vinatieri. Well, 3. Gary Anderson, Vinatieri, Justin Tucker. Those 3. Oh, Jameis got a chance. You got to catch that. You got to catch that. Did Gary Anderson go into Hall of Fame yet? Did Gary Anderson go in yet? No, he did not. But Gary Anderson going to go into Hall of Fame too. Gary Anderson's going to go into Hall of Fame as well. It's just a matter of time. Because Morton Anderson's in there, so it'd be a shame if Gary Anderson doesn't get put in too. But Gary Anderson, Adam Vinatieri, and Justin Tucker. Those are the 3 who's getting it. Man, let me tell you something. Erson says, Cody Parker, do me a favor. Go to the bathroom, look yourself in the mirror, slap what you see. You got to catch that. Oh, my God. Yo, these fucking receivers are letting Jameis down, bro. Jameis just threw 2 back-to-back dimes, bro. Jameis just threw back-to-back dimes, bro. Catch the goddamn football. Jameis just threw back-to-back dimes, bro. Oh, my God. Hands are just for decoration out there in Seattle, bro. Oh, Paul N., you're absolutely correct. Marquise Colston, underrated receiver for sure. Oh, by the way, how could I forget? Andre Johnson should be in the Hall of Fame as well. I hope they don't overlook this, brother. You got to be kidding me, bro. That's two great passes from Jameis Winston. I'm going to have to touch on that in the commentary. No, Matt Bryant, no. Gavo put 2 on and said Chris Blewett. Chris Blewett ain't do a damn thing but blow shit. Mason Crosby, no. He gonna be one of those guys where you look like, hey, man, he was one of those great kickers, but he ain't gonna get in. Sean Taylor, no, he's not a Hall of Famer. He'd go into the Hall of Man. Look at the potential that we missed out on. Wait, Sue Bird is on ESPN? They got Sue Bird talking to Peyton and Eli. Hold my, suck my dick. Hello. Yeah, my voice is still there. I just got to kind of tone it down now. Ooh, Daryl Johnson, one of the greatest fullback of all time. But let me tell you something. Before you could even look at Daryl Johnson, on that very team, Darren Woodson needs to be in the Hall of Fame at safety. Darren Woodson needs to be in the Hall of Fame at safety. And if we're talking about fullbacks, you got to start the list with Mike Allstott. If we're talking about fullbacks, we got to start the list at Mike Allstott. Mike Allstott needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Not for nothing, as much as I clown Jamal Adams, to be honest with you, if Jamal Adams came to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Terrell Edmonds, he ain't it. Jamal Adams can't cover worth a spit, but Minka can. Jamal Adams would work perfect in a 4-4 scheme where this man can play like I don't want to say the Palomalu role because Lord knows he can't cover, but just primarily in the run game, Jamal Adams is good safety. Blitzing off the edge, Jamal Adams, good safety. But if you need him to cover somebody, he can't. So, he can't whatsoever. Be More Bird said, whoa, Chiseled is back. Lorenzo Neal is that man. Yes, indeed. Lorenzo Neal, what was his name? For Kansas City, and he played in Kansas City. He played in New York. Is it Hutchinson? He played in Minnesota as well. There was 4 fullbacks in the 2000s. Mike Allstott. I think it was Mac Strong in Seattle. Lorenzo Neal in San Diego. And whoever the brother was in Minnesota and Kansas City blocking for Adrian Peterson, Priest Holmes, and Larry Johnson. I forget his name. It was Richardson. That's what it was. Tony Richardson. There we go. I'm thinking of Hutchinson because that's the motherfucking line, the left tackle or right guard. I forget where he played, but he's in the Hall of Fame now too. But those 4, magnificent fullbacks. Ooh, Vontae Leach was a beast as well. Vontae Leach was a beast, but he ain't on them. He ain't on their level. Score remains at 10-7. Seattle trailing at home against the New Orleans Saints. How do I feel about the 75th anniversary NBA list? It's a crime that Dwight Howard's not on it, and he should be. That's all I got to say about that. Dwight Howard should be on that list. As for who you take off, I don't know. But Dwight Howard needs to be on that list. Klay Thompson, I'm fine with Klay not being on the list. But Dwight Howard, if there's anybody who has an argument for being on that list, it's Dwight Howard. Say what you want about Vince Carter. Say what you want about Tracy McGrady. Say what you want about Klay Thompson. But Dwight Howard should be on that list. Cosmic Q said, what happened to Peyton Hillis? He had one great year. They put him on the Madden cover, and then that man disappeared. Brother turned to Avatar. And DK Metcalf ain't have a catch since his touchdown. Tyler Lockett got 2 catches for 12 yards. My God, Geno Smith ain't do shit since that score. He's got 118 yards passing. Oh, Kyrie not being on the list? Fair enough. Truly, between him and Dame, Dame has scored more points. Dame has out-assisted him. Dame has out-rebounded him. The only difference is Kyrie has missed a gang of games. Like, I think Kyrie missed 99 more games than Lillard has. Actually, now that, you know, the season's underway and everything, it's a difference of about 100 games. But I'm fine with Kyrie not being on the list and Dame being on the list over Kyrie. Those two were probably the question mark between the two. Kyrie or Dame. Kyrie or Dame. And if I had to choose between Kyrie and Dame, I'm taking Dame. But Dwight should be on that list. That's all I got to say about that. Dwight should be on that list. Dwight should be on that list. That's all I got to say about that. Whoa, GR said Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers. What?
Who was on crack?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it. Then you get a fucking half an ounce.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk? What are you drinking? Alex Smith over, man. Maybe in the 2005 draft. That's the only place you can say Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers. Only place you could say that is the 2005 draft. That's the only place. Brother, come on now. Come on now. Hey, how cool is that? I just got a 5-star rating on Cameo. How cool is that? Hey, if y'all need a birthday shout out, y'all need a birthday shout out, a roast, or whatever the deal may be, book me on my Cameo. Book me on my Cameo. I got a little streak going on right now of 155 cameos consecutively. So book me on my Cameo and get yourself a shout out. You need a shout out, you need a happy birthday, whatever it may be. I will give you what is necessary on Cameo, but I ain't showing no toes. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't getting naked either. But that brother bugging, bro. Come on now. Let's not do that. Sit here and talk about Alex Smith. Gotta be kidding me. A. Sakil, put 2 on, said London Fletcher should be in the Hall of Fame. He never got his due throughout his entire career. He never got his due until the tail end of his career. That's when they finally started giving his brother his credit. Marvin Francois, put 5 on it, said, why do you only get haircuts once a year? You a millionaire, act like it, though. Hey, man, I ain't no millionaire, brother. I'll go to your house right now and take a shit in your father's bathroom. Don't do that. Don't do that. I actually just saw you message me on WhatsApp, too, brother. But, hey, if you guys need some credit advice, I just dropped my very first ebook, Fundamentals of Learning Credit 101. Learn the fundamentals of credit. Click the link in my description and go and read my very first ebook at FrancoisCapital.com. Y'all go over. If you need to get your credit fixed, reach out to Marvin Francois here on YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Brother dropping jewels all the time, although he may be a little retarded. Listen, Marvin has gone through a lot in his life. He grew up matriculating to class, going to school on the shortest bus possible. Literally, his bus was so short, it was actually a smart car that pulled up outside of his house to bring him to school. Day in and day out. He wears glasses not because he has bad eyes, but because this man simply is so incoherent. He needs all the help that he possibly can get. He walks around with one of those sticks that the blind people use, not because he can't see, but because this brother just needs help figuring out, where to walk down the street. So go over and make sure you subscribe to Marvin Francois' YouTube channel and tune in to the credit information he's got out there on the net. Y'all show him some love, man. Y'all show him some love. God damn it. Show him some love. That's my man's 100 grand, man. That's my guy. But here we go. We're going to approach the 4. Oh, my God. Alvin Kamara once again on the prowl. This man can't be stopped, bro. Kamara can't be stopped. I told you guys in the pregame, Kamara going to eat this game. Kamara is going to eat this game, man. Ladder match for the #1 contender. Wow, Sue Bird really on national television, supposed to be talking about football. Like, what the hell we doing right now, bro? Pro Truth, but 2-1 said favorite wrestler of all time, Chris Benoit. Whoa! Slurpy Slurp said Herbert over Jackson this season. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Herbert is not over Jackson right now. Oh, fumble! Fumble. Ball is on the ground. Honestly, I ain't going to lie to you. They're going to let them they're going to review this. I think this is going to still remain. I think it's still going to remain New Orleans football. I ain't going to lie to you. Although the ball's on the ground here, it might still remain. Oh, no, that's a fumble. I take that back. That is a fumble. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What was New Orleans doing? Wow. Wow. Huh. Butterfingers. Butterfingers. My heavens. What a play there by Seattle. Beep, 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 beep. Butterfingers. Come on now. What a play. What a play. Here I thought we was headed to the fourth quarter with the New Orleans Saints looking to put the nail in the coffin, but evidently that ain't the case. Conal for 5 on it. Said, have I ever seen the 1999 Week 1 game between the Jets and the Patriots where the Jets punter had to play QB? Oh, fucking A. His name is so short. The punter had to play QB. What was his name? It started with an S. His last name was it an S? No. It was a P. It was a P. It was a P. Fucking A. Oh my God. It's like 4 letters. Toop. Yeah, it was T. Double T. Tom Tooper. That's what it was. Tooper. It was a short ass last name. It was Tooper. I was thinking Pooper. Tooper. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I remember Tom Tooper. He had to come in and play. I remember that. Tom Tooper. Good Lord. Oh, my God, man. It was like it's a short-ass last name. It's a P, it's a S, it's a T. Tom Tooper. That's what it was. Todd Pratt, put 2-1, said favorite stable or tag team of all time. Favorite stable, 4 Horsemen, but I didn't get a chance to watch them in their prime. So if I had to say favorite stable, I'd probably have to go to DX. DX or Evolution was yeah, so I'd have to say DX, my favorite. Stable. Favorite tag team all time is the Dudley Boys. It's the Dudley Boys. Tom Tooper. Yeah, brother named Tom Tooper. Good Lord. Oh my God. They having a ladder match on Raw? Good Lord. What's going on? Cousins or Stafford? All time? Give me Stafford. Stafford is far and away the better quarterback between Kirk Cousins and Matthew Stafford. Stafford is so much better. Gino better do something here. Gino got to do something here. It's 3rd and 10. You got to do something, Gino. Oh, my God. Gino nearly threw an interception. If the field was 60 inches, 60 feet in length, 60 feet, 60 yards in length, that's an interception. That's an interception. Come on, man. Geno Smith got it. Come on, man. Myers is going to try. This is from the 30. This is a 50-yard field goal. This should be a 50-yard field goal. Yup, 50. Wow, that should have got blocked. Wow. Homie misjudged where the ball was at. Tie game. Big 50-yard field goal, 14 seconds left. All of a sudden, this game is going down to the wire. All of a sudden, this game is going down to the wire. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, it was kind of that wasn't a bad field goal. It's from 50 yards out, so you kind of got to give Myers his respect. So we're not going to do a big 10, but we're going to do a regular size 10. We got a regular size 10. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pause. Tie game. 10 up, 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 10 up. Tie game, Saints, Seattle, even at 10 apiece. Tonight on 10-10 Wins, let's talk about the weather out there in Seattle. Turnovers is what is happening in the streets. Becky versus Bianca next week. Oh my. Draco said this matchup is competitively boring. Indeed, because offenses are underperforming. While they literally got a ladder match for a contract. JJ Grant said, you miss Drew Brees. Indeed, you do. You should. Yeah, let's go to the fourth quarter. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Am I going live for Thursday Night Football? I'm going to try. I really got to try. I got to see. I hope I can. I hope I can. My voice should actually be fully back. As long as I don't have anything happen tonight to my voice, I should be able to go live on Thursday. Hold my suck my dick. Okay, I think I still got a little bit. Can't really hit as much notes as I'd like, but as long as I don't lose my voice today, I should be able to go live by Thursday. It should be back 110%. But I got to go and get something checked just to make sure that I don't have something going on, because these last 3 weeks have been brutal. Like, it's on, off, on, off, on, off for whatever reason. Like, I was going to go live last night, but when I finished the commentary, I was like, ooh, yeah, something don't feel right. So, I don't know. For whatever reason. Cannot do it. My man Darren put 5 on it. Say, yo, my favorite new generation wrestling stable. I'm gonna have to say the Undisputed Era. Who is better, Keith Brooking or Doug Nugent? Oh boy, wow. Who's the better linebacker? Keith Brooking or Doug Nugent? That is close. Brooking. Give me Brooking. Give me Brooking. Brooking on Atlanta was very, very consistent. Give me Brooking. Give me Brooking. Yeah, boy, Doug Nugent was solid. Give me Brooking. I feel comfortable with Brooking. Give me Brooking. Yeah. Give me Brooking. I think I can roll with Brooking. I liked Brooking. Golly. Yeah, give me Brooking. Give me Brooking. Give me Brooking. David in the house. What's going on? I done drank the doggone beer before you showed up, brother. You missed on that Broken Skull IPA. But I already done drank, but I will take myself a little bit of a shot just for you. So because David is in the house, we got to break open that classic Haitian rum right there, that 15-year age smoky bottle. Babacoo. So, that one's for David Box. Cheers to you. Monday Night Football. That's good stuff. Jameis better make a play. Fourth quarter. Use your feet, Jameis. Pick up the first down. There you go. Way to use your feet. How about Brooking versus Bullock? I really like Bullock. I really like Bullock. But boy, Bullock versus Brooking. Bullock on Tennessee was a beast, bro. I think I still would take Brooking. Over, man, that's tough. That's literally a coin flip. Yeah, give me Brooking. Give me Brooking on Atlanta over. I'm not even gonna count then, but give me Brooking on Atlanta over Bullock in Tennessee. I think, golly, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Reggie said John Gruden is the greatest coach of all time. Seen them emails, GOAT status, 2011 through 2018. Well, shit. Greatest coach of all time and getting caught. Steve Nash versus Chris Paul. Give me Steve Nash. Yeah, give me Steve Nash. Although Chris Paul, if I had to choose an all-time team, I probably would take Chris Paul in front of Steve Nash. But I can't deny the two MVPs and things of that nature. But my God, if Steve Nash played in this NBA now, there's no stopping. There's no clue how much of a beast for numbers he would have had. John Gruden's the best emailer of all time. There it is. Somebody said Cam is a Hall of Famer. What? Cam Newton? Cam Newton, if he still kept playing, you want to know why you would have to give Cam consideration? Cam was on pace to have 100 touchdowns rushing. If Cam as a quarterback got 100 touchdowns rushing, we gotta, and that's what's crazy because you can't deny homie numbers. Like, Cam's not a Hall of Fame. He had, don't get me wrong, Cam would be one of those guys like, yeah, he not getting in the Hall of Fame. And then you sit there and stare at his numbers like, shit, he done did something nobody else did. Cam, honestly, if he never, played like absolute garbage last year and he messed around and got that 100, whoa, let's not talk about Lamar Jackson, Will definitely. Let's not talk about anybody. There is no young QB who has passed 5 years in the league that is a shoo-in in the Hall of Fame. If Patrick Mahomes died right now, he's not a Hall of Famer. If Lamar Jackson died right now, he's not a Hall of Famer. Nobody under 5 years in the league right now is a Hall of Famer. Bottom line, nobody. There's not a single soul. Nobody. It's a matter of your entire career. Nobody right now. They got a lot of people with potential. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people with potential. But nobody right now is Hall of Famers. Motherfuckers was talking about Odell Beckham as a Hall of Famer after his third year in the league. If Odell retired right now, he a Hall of Famer? Fuck no. A lot of things can change in your career. A lot of things. You could be on fire. You'll look at somebody like, oh my God, this man's about to have the greatest season of all time. This man about to have one of the greatest, careers of all time. And then all of a sudden, just like that, it's gone. Just like that, it's gone. No, D-Hop has been in the league for what's going on, 8 years now? His resume speaks for D-Hop is different. D-Hop is different because for 6 years, 7 years, D-Hop has been at the top of the league. He's earned that right to say, yo, I'm going. D-Hop retires, guess what? Not only is he one of the greatest, at the time he was playing, he was the number 1 or 2 best receivers in the league. D-Hop is going. When we talk about best, like, for example, Frank Gore, I don't care if he ran for 15,000 yards. I don't care if he's number 3 all time. Was Frank Gore ever the best running back in the league? Was Frank Gore ever a top 3 running back in the league in his prime? No. Frank Gore played at the same time as Maurice Jones-Drew, Adrian Peterson, Chris Johnson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Larry Johnson, Fred Taylor, Jamal Charles, Marshawn Lynch. Shit. Taylor, well, not really Taylor and the Marshall Faulk. He retired, all this other shit. But has Frank Gore ever considered, top 3 running back in the league? Probably one season. Frank Gore, the only thing Frank Gore got going for him is longevity and availability. You can't deny his numbers, but he accumulated because the homie played so long. It's going to be kind of tough. That's literally where it's going to be like, yo. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame. He's going to get in. You can't deny his numbers. He's going to get in. But when you think about it, there's a litany of running backs who played at the same time as Frank Gore who you could say, yo, he was better. He was better than Frank Gore. There's a number of them. There's a number of them. Whoa, please don't bring up Rashard Mendenhall. Let's not do that, Casper. Let's not do that. I don't need that I don't need that kind of stress on my heart right now. Come on now, get rid of the ball. Jameis 3rd and 12. Oh my God, the ball got batted at the line. Who is going to lose this football game? Is it going to be Jameis or is it going to be Geno? Jalen put 2 on, said, who will be better, Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Brooke put 5 on it. The birthday boy said, to be honest, this is my first time seeing your live stream. So who is the one person that you really want to be in the Hall of Fame? Who is the one person I really want to be in the Hall of Fame? Hines Ward. Hines Ward. Antonio Brown's going to get into the Hall of Fame. He corrected himself because here's what would have fucked over Antonio Brown. The off-the-field shit. Look at what they did to T.O. They made T.O. wait 2 years. For what? For what? For what? You think they ain't going to do that to Antonio Brown? But Antonio Brown's back on pace. He's back on pace again. And he's fine. So guess what? Antonio Brown's going to the Hall of Fame when he retires. Jamar Chase is going to be better than Justin Jefferson. Because for one, he's already the better receiver. I don't want to say that just based off of his, rookie season. But if you take a look at how he played in college, you take a look at how he's playing thus far this season, he's the better receiver. And moreover, he's doing this without a beast, a dog on the other side. You know who's on the other side of Jamar Chase? T. Higgins. And T. Higgins is good. Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd is good. But are they Adam Thielen? Fuck no. Fuck no. Jamar Chase is doing this shit knowing that now they're going to roll over coverage. I can't wait to see what his second year is going to look like. But Jamar Chase is a motherfucking beast, man. Slurpy Slurp said Brady or Montana. Honestly, I would have constantly said Montana, but at this point, come on now. Tom Brady, you can't deny him no more. Peyton Manning's my favorite quarterback of all time. I will go to the grave saying Peyton's the greatest quarterback to have ever played the game of football. But you can't deny Brady's numbers. You can't deny Brady's accomplishments. You can't deny the Brady effect. Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady. I can't do it no more. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. There's no conversation. It's fucking Tom Brady. I can't. There's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do. FVV, GGG, VGG, HJ, HH. This is the first time you see me live. I don't know why your username is all kinds of letters put together. Explain to me why you decided to go and take all of the consonants. When you went on Wheel of Fortune, why did you not buy a vowel for your account name, brother? Why did you not buy a vowel for your account name, brother? Your name is a tongue twister on the internet. What's wrong with you? Change your account name expeditiously, or I may pull up to your crib and hit you in the back of the head with a clubbing blow, followed by another clubbing blow, followed by another clubbing blow. I'm telling you right now, what's wrong with your name, man? Come on now. Get it together. Long-ass name with all kinds of consonants in there. Dead pizza. Why is your pizza dead? Said Luke Kuechly is not a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough, man, because those middle linebackers, like, look, Luke Kuechly, Patrick Willis, identical kind of careers. But Luke Kuechly got a Defensive Player of the Year. Ooh, Jameis is not having a good time. Jameis and Traquan Smith having a problem. They out there screaming at each other. Come on now. Replay, Bafavon said, doing my 32-person online draft in Madden. I'm pick number 3, so Lamar and Kermit are going to be off the board. Who should you take? If Lamar and Kermit are off of the board, take Tom Brady. Russell Wilson is hurt, so I'd assume that affects Madden probably now, runs on current kind of rosters. Take Tom Brady. Take Tom Brady. Do not let Tom Brady fall in the draft. Tom Brady, Derrick Henry. Christian McCaffrey's injured now, so I wouldn't touch him. But Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey. Tom Brady, Derrick Henry. Those are the two who you should be looking at. And then Aaron Rodgers. Kragan in the building. What's going on? Says, acknowledge me. How's it going? Gavo put 2 on, said, thoughts on Jalen Waddle. Honestly, when you move Tua from Jalen Waddle, I'd love to see what kind of football player he is. But leave him with Tua and watch how that relationship grows. Quentin put 2 on, said, do I think CJ2K makes the Hall of Fame? Honestly, no. Honestly, no. He doesn't. I don't think CJ2K is going to make the Hall of Fame. I don't think he's going to make the Hall of Fame. Replay said Brady it is. There it is. Gino out there wilding, bro. He needs to throw the football to somebody. We have under 11 minutes remaining in this game. Both these teams desperately need this W. Boy Walker said, do I think it's better for Russell to leave the Seahawks? Absolutely. I don't see Russell playing in 2022 with the Seattle Seahawks. I do not see it happening. If I'm Seattle, guess what? I may possibly try to trade Russell Wilson. Because think about what you can get in return. Seattle, for all intents and purposes, they need to revamp that offensive line. They need to bring in a legitimate motherfucking running back. I love Alex Collins. I like the way he plays football. But let's be honest for a second. This brother needs, I don't think he's going to be that consistent 1,000-yard rusher. Chris Carson is great, but I don't think he's going to stay in Seattle for a long period of time either. That Seattle defense needs all kinds of help because they are terrible. Seattle's in rebuild mode. Trade Russell Wilson right fucking now. Get the picks and try to do some shit. And mind you, I've always been a proponent of hold on to the quarterback, but Russell Wilson, honestly, he don't need to stick around there and watch to see if the team can rebuild. Dip, son. Dip, go somewhere. There's a litany of different teams that need a quarterback, and they are a piece away from possibly contending. If I'm Russell Wilson, get the fuck up out of there. I think Pete Carroll retires at the end of this year. Tony puts 5 on it, said, do I think Fields will be a better QB when the Bears fire Nagy? Depends on who they bring in. It depends on who they bring in. Justin Fields is talented, but my God, he needs a coordinator who really understands this man. Ooh, Demario Davis is having a game. Hello. Come on, Gino. Don't dump it off. Way to make a man miss. There you go. There you go. Swain, that's how you make a play. Lionel said Russell Watson to the Panthers. Watson most likely going in Miami. Swain with the big game. Earson said Eric Bieniemy deserves to be a head coach. Yes, he does. He should be a head coach somewhere. Russ to the Saints. Honestly, Sean Payton should try to make that move. I've said time and time again, for Pittsburgh, there are 3 quarterbacks they should make a move for this offseason. For one, being Aaron Rodgers. That's the top of the list. Aaron is leaving the Green Bay Packers one way or another. Make a move for Aaron Rodgers. Number 2, Russell Wilson. Make a motherfucking move for Russell Wilson. Number 3, son of a bitch, I just drew a blank. Deshaun Watson. My apologies. Make a move for Deshaun Watson. I understand it's going to be kind of hard. Make a linear move from Ben to Watson. Of course, there's going to be protests left and right. But those are the 3 quarterbacks. Pittsburgh should make a move. Fuck Mason Rudolph. I don't care. Oh, man, he has a chance to really win. No, fuck out of here. Get those 3 brothers. Reach out to those 3 brothers. Jalen Walker put 2 on it. Said Dolphins winning their division with Watson. I don't know about all that. The Bills are so far and away better than Miami, and New England is going to catch up to the Bills. I've said this time and time again. The Bills will win the division, but it's going to be a difference of about a game. Brooke put 10 on it. Said I'm a Cowboys fan, so you could read this with the special Cowboys voice. But I'm only giving you this because you're the only person who read my name and know I was a boy. Well, there it is. People don't know Brooke is a boy? Brooke Martin? Oh, yeah, that's right. There are women named Brooke, but it usually has an E in it, right? It usually has an E in it. Usually whenever somebody's name is Brooke, they usually think it's if there's no E, maybe because I watch One Piece. But my man Brooke always showing love, man. Dropping all kinds of donos up in here, man. I appreciate you, brother. He said I got to read in the Cowboys voice. Let me tell you something. A lot of people this whole season have been waiting for the Cowboys, SpongeBob to make a return. And guess what? Coming back next week. He's making his appearance. So just know, all commentary long, all you're going to be hearing is, we got Dick. We got Zeke, Amari Cooper, Derry had a CD Lamb. We can't forget about Trevon Diggs, Defensive Player of the Year. We can't wait till Tank Lawrence come back. Can't forget about Xavier Woods. Woodsy ain't no longer on the team. Byron Jones no longer on the team. But we got Vander Esch, Skip Bayless, Michael Irvin, Tony Romo on commentary. We got Tony Romo on commentary. Tony Romo on commentary. Troy Aikman on commentary. Jerry Jones, the best owner in the league. With them boys, we gonna go 15-1. That's a lot. We going 16-1. We never gonna lose another game. And then we going to the Super Bowl. 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings, 6 rings. We cannot be stopped, baby. Cowboys headed straight to the top. God damn it. Straight to the top once again. Ken Sims, with 5 on it, said, would Trevor Lawrence still have a chance to fix his career considering he's the start he's had? Absolutely. Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions his rookie year. Anybody who's having a tough time as a rookie, you got nothing but time to fix your career. But team is to put you in a position to win. Brooks says, thanks. Hey, man, my pleasure. And we got another missed kick. Hey, listen, prime time, missed kicks, you already know I'm going to roast somebody. Nostradamus with 2 on said, Carl Madison, a longtime official in the NFL, dies. 71 years old, on his way home after KC versus Tennessee. He was a replay official that game. Damn. He died on his way home? Jesus. What happened? Whoa. How did he die? Suffered a medical emergency. Oh my God. Gee. Rest in peace to that brother. Damn. That's brutal, man. Shit. Rest in peace to him, man. Mans was on the way home, and that's a hell of a way to go. That's a hell of a way to fucking go, man. Damn. Life comes at you fast, man. The official, he's a replay official in the game for Kansas City and Tennessee, and on his way home, man's passed away. That sucks, man. Kidney Bean put 2 on, said, ready to see TJ Falcon punch against the Browns. We'll see. F's in the chat for that brother, man. F's in the chat for the fallen brother, man. That's a tough loss, man. Prayers and thoughts out to his, out to his family. Carl Manson, 71 years old, longtime NFL official, passed away, man. That's tough. That is tough. 6 minutes left in this game, tied at 10-10. Here comes New Orleans. Jameis Winston's about to let it fly. Oh, ball ricocheted in the air. Damn. Seattle had a chance for an interception there. You know what's crazy? Traquan Smith might mess around and catch a touchdown from Jameis Winston before this game is over. I don't think this is going to go to overtime. Well, then again, every single week this season, we've had an overtime game. That's the longest streak in NFL history. So low-key, I'm kind of hoping for the overtime streak to continue. Oh, Jameis better get rid of the football. Oh, my God. Wow, they're going to throw roughing the passer. No! No! They're going to throw a flag for roughing the passer. Oh, no! 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 These calls, man. I need to see the replay. Was there helmet-to-helmet connect? Oh, my God. These mother... Jameis was getting held up. Oh, he led with the fuck. He led with the head. God damn it, Seattle. You just fucked yourself, Seattle. Oh, my God. Blair got to be smarter than that. Dumbass fucking penalties, bro. I hate when these teams beat themselves, bro. I swear to God, I hate when these teams beat themselves, man. That shit's so goddamn frustrating. It's not even funny. Evan put 10 on, said that roughing the passer was lighter than an excuse from EDP 445. Well, there it is. Jeez Louise, man. Use your head, man. Well, he did, but still. You got to be smarter than that. Golly. Look at this roughing the passer call here. Jameis about to let it fly. He going to look for Smith. He looking for Smith most likely. No, it's not. It's somebody else. Look at the replay here. Come on, bro. You got to be smarter than this. You got to be smarter than this. Why are you diving? Why are you diving and leading with your headbutt? Why? Why are you using TMO2 headbutt? You got to be smarter than that, man. You got to know where you are on the field. You got to know the situation. Why, bro? You got to be smarter than that. Jeez Louise. Cragen put 2 on, said, what would I do if Nick Folk went back to play with Brady? Honestly, it wouldn't happen because once they say Nick Folk is signing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'm on the way to his house and I'm hitting him in his kneecap with something. Keenan put 420 on it. I like that number. Said Wilson for Watson. Seems like a fair trade. As long as Watson's able to play in Seattle's organization. Seems like a fair trade. Mac put 10 on it. Say you can definitely be my favorite. You definitely became my favorite content creator over time. Man, I watched the Habitual Heartbreak and it has me crying every time. Keep up the hard work, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Means a lot. 3rd down. The Saints are 10th in the NFL, but they 1 of 10 here tonight. 5:26 left on the clock. They hand it off. And Alvin Kamara picks up the 1st down. That's smart. Give the ball to the person who's been making plays all motherfucking day. Brandon said, who do I think was the greatest power back to ever play the game? Greatest power back to ever play the game. You have Earl Campbell. You have Jerome Bettis. You have fucking A. Mike Allstott. You've got Larry Zonka. Earl Campbell was so short-lived. Honestly, I could make the argument for fucking Derrick Henry. But I'll say Bettis because Earl Campbell should have that title, but it was short-lived. I'll say Bettis. I'll say Bettis for now. Shit, you got fucking Jim Brown for all intents and constituted as a power back. Adrian Peterson, fucking power back as well. Peterson or Bettis? Oh shit, Marshawn Lynch. A power back as well. Christian Okoye was short-lived. It should have been much longer. Christian Okoye was short-lived. Adrian Peterson or Adrian Peterson. Shit. Eddie George. That's a power back as well. Yeah, give me Adrian Peterson. Arias. Arias. For 5 on it. Said in the battle of Geno Smith versus Winston. I'm still talking about how the Bengals are good as fuck right now. Steelers and Bengals switch roles. By the way, my name is in Spanish. Arias. Arias? Arias. I think it's Arias. That would be pronounced. But I wouldn't say the Steelers and the Bengals switch roles. Because I think the Steelers have potential to be able to pull out the fucking division because the AFC is wide open and truly any team can win any game. Like Pittsburgh, although the offense is absolutely abysmal, every single game that they lost, they were in. So just like last year when they were winning those 50-50 games and this year they're losing the 50-50 games, they're one of those teams that's literally every single game you don't know what's happening. So that's why I say with Pittsburgh, it's literally a puncher's chance. It's like Deontay Wilder boxing. All they need is just a chance, and they can pull it off. Maybe that's just the optimism in me, but, the Bengals are legit. I said last week the Bengals would have sole possession of number 1 in the AFC North. It looks like I was a week off because I said it, but this game is tough, bro. 2nd and 16. Seattle, New Orleans tied. If I'm New Orleans, only person who needs to touch the football down the stretch, it needs to be Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara should be the only person touching the football here. Only person who needs to touch the football here is Alvin Kamara. I'm not going to run a draw. I don't think that'd be smart. They're doubling Kamara. They're doubling Kamara out the backfield, which is smart. But what they need to do is if come out in shotgun, let Kamara run an out route, 5-yard out, but have him take his route up the middle. That way you keep the 2 linebackers honest. Since you lined up with 2 on each side, have the slot receiver. No, pardon me, not the slot receiver. Have the outside receiver because they're keeping that linebacker inside. Have the outside receiver run a slant. Have him run a slant. He'll be wide open. If they line up in shotgun, that's what they need to do. They don't line up in slightly in shot. Well, they in empty. They got Camaro one-on-one with a motherfucking linebacker. Oh, my God. Give it to Camaro. Give it to Camaro, Jameis. It's too late. Jameis is going for it all. Overthrew his man. There's no flags on the field. That's stupid. That's stupid. Why would you go for it all? That's dumb. Seattle has 1 timeout. That's stupid. Play for the first down. That is so dumb. What was the play call? That's stupid. Oh, my Lord. Seattle has 1 timeout. They have 1 timeout. Play for the first down. Force them to use their timeout. Run the... Oh, my God. Did they go offsides? Did Seattle go offside? No. Are these teams stupid? Are both these teams stupid? They went offside. Why would you go offsides on a field goal? Oh my God. Seattle, New Orleans, do you both not want to win this game? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Come on, man. Jeez, Louis, both these teams are stupid. Both these teams are stupid. Why are they throwing the ball? You need to just run. If Jameis throws an interception here, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Okay, great. 1st and goal. Guess what? They need to run 3 straight downs. Don't throw the football. Do not throw the football. This didn't even need to happen, bro. I'm be 110% with you. This didn't even need to happen. Run the football. Play it safe. Play for the field goal. Fuck the touchdown. Don't even give Seattle a chance to get the football back. I understand sometimes playing it smart shoots you in the feet. I understand sometimes playing it smart turns you into Plaxico Burst. I get it. I do. But situations like this, run the football. Seattle has 1 timeout left. Put them in a situation where they're going to get the football back with no timeouts. Alvin Kamara gets stopped over here. No, he doesn't. There you go. He slides on the ground. Let the clock run. Let it run. Let it run. Let it run. This should have been like a 2nd and 6 situation going in towards the 2-minute warning, and then you have 3rd down with the 2-minute warning. You pick up the 1st down. You now have Seattle with 1 timeout. You'd put them in a situation where they have to get the football back if you make the field goal with under a minute left to play. If you miss, they got to go the length of the field. I don't understand, bro. Arias, put 2 on it. Said, do I ever think about joining Urinating Tree on the dumpster fire? I've been on there twice. I'll probably go again. Why are they throwing? Why are they throwing? CA put Nets right. Put 2 Canadian on it. Said both of these teams should just put their motherfucking heads back down. You absolutely right. Why are they This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why? Why? This is 3rd and goal before the 2-minute warning. For all intents and purposes, Seattle is going to have pretty much the 2-minute warning, which counts as a timeout, and another timeout. Yo, both these teams, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done. Both these teams, I'm looking at them like the same way that I look at Philadelphia. I hope you never win a game for the rest of the year, bro. I hope we go to overtime. I hope we go to overtime. I hope we go to overtime. Fucking bums, bro. Why? What is the thought process here? What is the thought process here? It was a 40-some yard field goal. You could pick up 10 yards. You throw the ball in a situation where you'd go out of bounds, stop the clock. You run on 1st down. You get the football. You take the snap at about 2:22. You throw it on 2nd down for whatever reason, and now you have 3rd and goal. Goal. Seattle's going to get the football back with over 2 minutes remaining, son. And most likely New Orleans is going to kick it into the touchback. If they score a field goal, take the sack. Take the sack. That's the smart thing to do. Take the sack. Let it go to the 2-minute warning. Kick the field goal. And that's the best thing you can do in this situation. So goddamn stupid, bro. So goddamn stupid, bro. And the fact that this ended up having to be, a field goal anyway, just shows how stupid Sean Payton, Jameis Winston, and the New Orleans Saints are. Seattle gave you a layup to end this game. This game should literally be the field goal that we see happening. This should happen with 3 seconds left on the clock. Because, mind you, New Orleans picked up the 1st down anyway. This is so stupid, bro. I swear to God, I don't understand how these motherfuckers get paid to coach and play football, and when you look at their IQ, it's on fucking 0. This shit bothers me, bro. It's like watching basketball and you see people who have terrible IQ. You sitting there like, how the fuck did you make it to the league? Are y'all that dense? Are y'all this stupid? Are you kidding me? How does New Orleans kick a field goal with 2 minutes left in the game when they should have kicked it as time was elapsing? I don't understand the thought process of the ending of this game. Why is it every single game we've gone live in prime time, we've had dumbass coaches' decisions ranging from play calling to timeout usage to execution? Oh my God. I'm so frustrated with the ending of this game, bro. Reminds me of the end of fucking Crown Jewel with Brock and freaking Roman Reigns. You've got to be kidding me, bro. I'm about to lose my voice over this shit. This pisses me off so much, bro. This pisses me off so much. You have no idea. Brooke put 5 on and say, here for the headache they're giving you. Hey, man. I can't. Evan put 5 on it. Much love, Evan. Arias put 5 on and say, you want to talk about dumb? I go to school in New Jersey. In Jersey City, pardon me. Shit got closed because of this damn nor'easter. fucking North Jersey and NYC shit, bro. For what, son? Ain't that the truth? I was just in New Jersey a couple days ago. Titan Omega put 2 on it. Said they lucky it's Geno Smith they playing. Precisely, because remember, back-to-back primetime games, what did Geno Smith do? Turned it over in crunch time. Interception against the Rams, fumble against the Steelers. Let's see what Geno Smith does this time. Ajax Simmons put 5 on. Said both teams are on their knees doing the Ava Divine chant. That name sounds so familiar. Who is Ava Divine? Oh, it's got to be a porn star, because if you talk about somebody on their knees. Ava Divine, porn, good Lord, 48 years old. This lady is vintage, not Eli Manning, but vintage dick sucker. My God. Why the hell they got a photo of Tiger Woods when you search Ava wait, Ava Divine will bang the Cavs if they make the play. What you mean she'll bang the Cavs? What year was this? 2014? Oh my God, she gonna sleep with the whole. Why they got a photo of Tiger Woods for this? The Saints take the lead. What kind of part of the game is this? Why they gotta add? Y'all search Ava Divine, go to images, one scroll, you'll see a photo of Tiger Woods. But for whatever reason, they got a photo of Tiger Woods, and it says porn star Ava Divine will bang the entire Cleveland Cavaliers team if they make the playoffs in 2014. This confusing as hell, bro. Man, there it is. Anthony Pierce put 2 on, said Jason Myers is kicking. Puts in the field goal. This is so dumb. So goddamn dumb. Where's my 3? I'm just going to put the 13 right there. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. You got to be kidding me. Bubba, put 2 on, said, what's wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Man, I wish I knew, dog. You better, don't kick it out the end zone. Don't kick it out the, oh my God. Give them a chance to return it to take time off the motherfucking clock. You got to be kidding me, bro. Man, where's James Harrison when you need him?
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with it? Time, what's wrong with it?
You big dummy.
Big dummy? Big dummy. You big dummy!
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, with all these play calling, all I got to say is,
What was the point? Why would you do this?
Here we go. Geno Smith, 3rd straight primetime game. An opportunity at double redemption. Because like I stated earlier, in the game against the Rams on Thursday Night Football, what happened? Geno Smith, interception. The game against the Steelers, Sunday Night Football, what happened? Fumble. Now, Monday Night Football, Geno Smith takes a sack. Malcolm Jenkins right up in his grill. 3rd down right now. Listen, they got this 4-down territory, of course. They lose the football here. Game is over. So, Geno Smith, time to deliver, brother. Time to deliver. When the lights come on, can you perform? And we ain't talking about an OnlyFans shoot. They're not in empty. They're keeping in, I believe that's Homer on pass protection. Oh, my God, Geno, get rid of the football. Geno took back-to-back sacks. Oh, my God, Geno took back-to-back sacks. Geno took back-to-back sacks. If I'm New Orleans, call timeout. You have to call timeout. You have to call timeout. You can't go no huddle in this situation. The game is on the line. This is pretty much it right here. This motherfucker Geno Smith took 2 back-to-back sacks. Demario Davis is having a hell of a game. Mario Davis having a hell of a game. My God, what the hell is Geno Smith doing, bro? What is Geno Smith doing, bro? God, Geno just know how to hurt your soul. The Saints only had 8 sacks in the first 5 games. Them motherfuckers got 5 tonight. Yeah, this game done, bro. This game, take the L out of Lover. I got no faith in Geno, brother. It's 4th and 28, bro. You might as well play prevent defense and throw everybody back there. Don't even bring a pass rush. They're going to bring 3. But seriously, though, You need 28 yards. There's no way they should be able to pick this up. Let me tell you something right now. I'm not even gonna say that. That's gonna mess around and get me banned. I'm saying it anyway. If the Seahawks convert, I'm pulling out my meat live on the goddamn street. I'll tell you that right now. I may regret that. Gino better not motherfucking convert this shit. New Orleans gonna take a timeout. This is atrocious, bro. This is atrocious. There's no way this about to be a W, bro. There's no way this about to be a W, bro. I'm telling you right now. Hey, yo, for the win. I thought somebody said W. I thought your name got a fire emoji in there. I thought you said oh shit with the fire emoji. I'm like, hey man, who out here trying to see meat, son? What's wrong with y'all? Trevor Mark said, I better not shit. I hope they don't convert because I done said it. I'm messing around. I'm a man of my word. Mess around and commit. Ain't nobody trying to see all that. What's wrong with me? That's public indecency, man. I got no faith in the Seattle Seahawks. Kurt Coolidge said sus activity. You ain't wrong about that. It's sus activity. I'm not a sus man. That's sus activity. I'll take that back. My apologies. I shouldn't have said that. Here we go. 4th and 28. No timeouts remaining in this game. They're gonna bring 4. Here comes the 4-man rush. Oh my God, Gino about to take a safety. Throw the ball, Gino. Broken up, nearly intercepted by DeMarco. Well, how fitting. It's Davis who ends this game. Thank the Lord. There was 2 Seahawks who was over there. Thank the God this game is over. There was 2 Seahawks that was right there. Thank God this game is over. Woo, I think there's a fight going on. DeMario Davis had a chance for a pick 6, but his hands were just for decoration. Damn. That man had a great game here tonight. I'm happy for him. New Orleans Saints leave with a W, so my only blemish here tonight was the Thursday night, or I should say my only blemish this weekend was the Thursday night football game. That was the only game I got wrong on my predictions. Every single game I predicted, I got right. But DeMario called game. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. Both these teams don't deserve to win. I'll only give credit to the Saints defense. Well, not even because they played against Gino. But I'll give credit to Davis. Davis was all over the field. And Kamara as well. Those are only 2 motherfuckers who deserve this W, bro. The rest of the motherfucking Saints, I don't know what the hell going on, bro. You got to be kidding me, bro. Seattle without Russ, pain, bro. Pain. That's it. Game done, son. Go to the locker room, son. Game done. Game is done. Somebody tell the motherfucking Seattle Seahawks to take out their Metro cards and get on that L train, man. Davis with a hell of a game, able to close it and seal it for his team. Thank the Lord he didn't convert on that first down. I was not trying to pull up my meat. Seattle Seahawks 0-3 at home for the first time since 1992. My God. And guess what? Who's the perpetrator? Geno Smith. Well, Russell Wilson had an L at home as well. But Geno Smith got 2, man. This game was boring. Indeed it was, man. It's two struggling offenses. 2 struggling offenses, man. Kansas City Chiefs and the Giants next week. Let me tell you something right now. I would not be shocked if next week is an upset alert. I may feel different as the time progresses. But I'm saying that right now about the Chiefs and the Giants next week. I would not be surprised if it's a fucking upset alert. I literally can't. I kid you not. I would not be shocked if it was an upset alert. Oh, my God. Wow. What a game. The Saints were finding ways to lose. You know what's crazy? I'm going to make this game seem like it was the fucking most entertaining shit on the planet because last night's Sunday night football game was actually decent as well, despite the fact that it was a rainy-ass motherfucking game. I got to go drink some goddamn tea to try to conserve my motherfucking voice. But I appreciate you guys tuning into the doggone stream here tonight. Levi put 2 on it. Said, am I going to go live for some Steelers primetime? Yes, I will. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go live on the 21st because I will be at the Barclays Center live for Survivor Series. So I was supposed to go live for the Steelers versus the Seahawks, but I was running behind on the commentary, so I could not do it. So because that was the only reason why I didn't go live for that game. But I'm going to go live for some Steelers games for sure. So time is just of the essence at this particular time. So and I'll have, a higher propensity to go and do so in the near future. But congratulations to the New Orleans Saints telling the Seattle Seahawks to head over to, well, not quite Elimination Station now, but still, they went somewhere where L's welcomed them, as I'm trying to find my L Train video, because they told those brothers to take out their Metro car and get aboard the L Train, because that's exactly what transpired this Monday night. Those brothers got their asses handed to them. I wouldn't say it was asses whipped, but they got their asses handed to them, and that is not what they wanted to see whatsoever. It's one thing to step out on prime time, get your asses handed to you. It's another thing to find ways to lose. Hey, people out here talking about having their asses handled to them. I don't want to hear nothing about no men and no ass whatsoever. That's gay shit, and I don't fuck with gay shit. You seen my emails. I don't like no gay shit around here. My name is Gruden, and I don't want to see no brothers out here grinding, and that's all I got to say about that. I stand with Little Boozy. I hate Little Nas X. I can't stand that motherfucker. At the end of the day, the only people who should be grinding is Gruden. Why? Because we Gruden grinders, pussy. Fuck them gays. Something wrong with that brother, man. Somebody check on him, bro. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? His career will.
You will rest in peace.
But nevertheless, play calling decisions was absolutely abysmal here tonight. But one way or another, Seattle Seahawks dropped to 2-5, and the Saints increased their record to, I believe, 4-3, or 3-4. No, 4-3, I believe. Whatever the case may be, the Saints walked away with a W here tonight. And congratulations, New Orleans Saints. They got the job done. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. I'm going to drink some tea and see if I can conserve, my 4-2. 4-2. I said 4-3. 4-2. The Saints move on. Congratulations to the New Orleans Saints. One game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. See how things play out. Saints won. But it's one of those games where I don't know how proud you can be about it. But I have been your host, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Head over to ChiseledAdonisMerch.com and go grab yourself some Chiseled Adonis merch. The links are in my description. And last but not least, click the links in my description. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the invite code Adonis. And follow me on the app and enter into the what? PS5 Xbox X giveaway. May the odds ever be what? Y'all have yourselves a good night.